Like I was actually thinking about even the first one. I want to go back and play. Like it's such a classic. I just love that shit.
Totally.
Yeah. The game on Steam doesn't have Dead Space 2 doesn't have cloud saves. So like when I was having issues with my PC, I had just like deleted everything and did a fresh restart. And I usually like save a couple important shit, but I forgot to save the file for Dead Space and I deleted it, so I had to start all the way over. But I was like halfway through anyway, so it won't take me long to catch back up.
We live right now, huh?
All right.
Let's do a quick sound check for the people real quick. I'm gonna start it off. Mic check, J-Man.
Mic check. What up?
Jack.
Let me know how I sound.
Jack's frozen.
Oh, yeah, he froze.
Jack's frozen.
I'm frozen, y'all. What the hell?
Wait, hold on.
Hello?
Hold on.
Now, but,
All right, yeah. Change the server, yo.
all
Say-
right.
You
Hello?
sound- All right, so Meds,
Mic check.
Persona.
Yo, mic check.
Everyone sounds good. How about you, Hyena? You get your mic sorted?
Mike.
You stay cut it out.
Oh,
Cut it out.
That is mic cut. Damn.
Cut it out, dog. I hope we're sounding good. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're starting a little bit early today. As you guys can see, we're not on our usual time. We haven't switched it or anything like that. It's just yesterday we couldn't make the podcast happen, mostly because of me. It's my fault. I got caught up at work. Don't buy the rumors. Don't buy the rumors. It wasn't OnlyFans. I know people think that 1 terabyte leak.
Wait, that wasn't what I was suggesting.
You know what I mean? People think that 1 terabyte leaked, right? So, your man didn't do the podcast because of that. It wasn't because of that, dog. Because I actually got caught up at work and I had to stay.
Yo,
extra long.
was that 1 terabyte leak legit?
It was, yo. It was,
It
yo.
was?
That shit blew my mind. I was
Oh,
like, yo. So,
We had
I
the
know
whole
somebody in
1.5.
Discord probably had that.
yeah.
I know who had it too.
Charles downloaded the whole shit.
You gonna put him on blast like that? Oh, man. You gonna put Charles? J-Man wants to know whose Charles is. About to hit him up for that
I'm not
link.
saying this so you guys know who to go to get it.
I ain't even got 1.5, dog.
All right, let's go ahead and get this
Terabyte
podcast
was
started.
made.
Because I know J-Man got to cut out at least 9:45. Maybe we'll actually be done by then. We'll see how it goes. But Press Start Podcast episode 140. I'll take a Corona. That's all I got to say, man. I'll take a Corona. Yeah. This coronavirus thing has been a frequent topic. It's been, honestly, been a big thing in the gaming world. And we're going to talk about it, how it's affecting and how it could possibly affect maybe further things to come. But before we get started, I want to go ahead and introduce the panel for any first-time watchers. We're going to start off with Jack. Say what's up.
What's good, everybody? What's popping? Hope everybody having a good week. Yeah.
J-Main.
What's going on, everybody? J-Main back checking in with the podcast. Hope everybody's doing well. Make sure y'all like the stream and share it out too before we get going. So appreciate y'all for pulling up. Let's get to it.
Alex is not here right now. He's currently
Kentucky
doing
Fried
something. So
Donuts.
he's going to hop in a little bit later. But you guys already know what it is. And we got 3 guests today. It's a full house. We're going to start off with Meds.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Making my annual appearance. Last episode, they said my name 3 times, so I had to appear like Candyman. So that's why I'm here.
And, I hit up Jay Barry. He's actually a good friend of mine. I go to him for, my PlayStation news pretty much, to see what the community, the PlayStation community is like. I usually hit up Jay Barry for that. And I was looking for a new PlayStation kind of gamer to pull up on Press Start Podcast because, we have some PlayStation topics that I want to discuss. And Jack needs some backup. Sometimes I don't like giving Jack all the smoke. He's in here alone defending himself. So I needed to get him some backup. So we got Persona on the podcast. Say what's up, Persona.
What's good, guys? Your boy Persona from Gaming with Persona. Shout out to you guys for having me on. Definitely appreciate it. And let's get to the topics.
And we got another guest. I had to balance it out and get an Xbox guy on the podcast, but hopefully his mic is working. Hyena, what's up?
okay. I hope I'm not bugging out. I have no idea what's going on. But, it's good to be.
Oh yeah, your shit
Oh,
cutting
man.
in.
Yeah, you're
out.
cutting
Oh,
in
my
and
God.
out, dog.
Cutting
It's audio
dog.
powered by Azure.
So, oh, shit. Yeah, it's looking like the Xbox servers right now. Bro.
Crazy.
Be going down. Yo, shit is crazy.
Yeah,
What kind of mic you got?
I use.
God, I don't know, bro. I can't.
Hey,
Yo,
what's
man.
what's the guy?
Oh man.
Yo, can't even shut out his mic, dog.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy. Have you tried rebooting
Who said the
your computer or
Xbox
something?
360
No.
headset? Don't do that.
You need to change your input sensitivity on Discord. That's probably the issue.
Okay, so yeah, try and do that, and maybe reboot your PC or something like that, and try and come back, because we love to have you on the pod. But we're gonna go ahead and get started, yo. Let's just go around and see what everybody been playing, yo. J-Man, what you been playing, man?
I did beat Ori in the Blind Forest. I was playing that last week. Game is actually pretty great, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not wavering in my bet though. I'm standing strong. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually got reassured by a couple of things this week, but maybe we'll get into that a little bit later. But I did beat Ori. That was fantastic. And I don't know if we talked about Dreams, but I finished up that single player campaign. It was short. I only had like an hour left. And next up, I'm going to be playing Dead Space 2. So for the two people that have been asking me when I'm going to stream, you might get your wish next week, man. I might be making a return to streaming. So make sure y'all pull up on me, man. Check out my channel. I dropped a video on there about Xbox. You know what I mean? So check that out. Let me know what y'all think.
Yeah. And right now the boxes are all like screwed up because Hyena left. He should be back on and he'll fix the boxes. So, yo, Mez, what you been playing, man?
My bad, I was muted there for a second. I've been playing a lot of FIFA. That's all I've been playing. I've been trying to get good. I played against Blaze the other day, and he handed me my ass 5-1. So I need to get back in the lab. It's basically a one night in Kofi situation here going on. You understand?
First of all, one night don't beat me that bad all the time. You know what I mean? He has his days, but I be putting in work too. And FIFA, man, you don't want me to hop on FIFA, bro.
I mean, listen, like I said, I'm trash. I'm a young Padawan trying to learn, trying to get up there. But besides that, I haven't really been playing much. I beat Temtem, so that's out the window.
You could beat that game? I thought it was everlasting.
I didn't beat it per se because the thing is, I got to a point where it said, "Listen, we ran out of content. You're gonna have to wait."
So we're waiting for that. What was it? Kickstarter money to come in?
No. They got the game coming. They already laid out a roadmap. It's coming soon, but yeah. So I'm counting that as a game beaten. Fuck that.
I forgot to add. I beat Persona 5 too.
Oh,
amazing game.
About time, J-Main, dog.
I still don't. I think I like it better than 4, but I don't know. It's like any given day I could put 4 over 5 or 5 over 4. It's that close for me. But Persona 5 is excellent.
How you feel about that, Jack?
I think I like 4 more than 5, man. I gotta replay 5.
There's certain aspects, bro.
The characters are better in 4. That's
absolutely.
I really gotta play 4. Yo, somebody send me a Vita, man, and I'll send it right back, man. Let me just play 4 and I'll send it right back.
But like in terms of like dungeon styles and stuff like that, 5 is gonna always have that. Like the sheer power of the system was able to make that shit better and stuff like that. But 5 is really good. I'm not getting Royale though. I'm good. I'm good.
I got that thing pre-ordered though.
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, I can't. You just did it.
Yeah, I did the 130. I can't do that again right now. I'm gonna wait if I ever get to it. I'm good though. I'm gonna get scrambled though when that comes to the West. I'm gonna get that.
Jack, what you been playing, man?
What have I been playing? Multiplayer games. I've been playing Madden. Game makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville. They still updating that game with content. Good game. Been playing RE6 with Hard 8. I don't know when we're gonna play that again. What else I've been playing? I think that's it. Right now. I beat RE5 the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I beat RE4 the other day. So yeah, there you go.
Shout out to y'all Jiggy True streams. Them shits be funny as hell.
Yeah, so is this your? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna ask for Jack's opinion on RE4. I know it's a little bit, like 15 years late, so it doesn't age very well. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
Actually, other than the camera, I like the game. It's I know like people like it's a whole lot of action based, but when you play like 5 and 6 right after 4 don't seem like as much action as the other games. So it's cool. It's definitely more Resident Evil than the other two. So
And
I actually like 4, 5, and 6. I like all 3 of them. So far.
I pulled up on your RE6 stream. I thought you motherfuckers was playing Tekken out that motherfucker. Like,
bruh,
you doing drop like people's elbows and kicks and shit.
That joint crazy. That joint is crazy.
Yeah. So is this actually your first time playing through these games?
Yes.
Okay.
I tried to play like the demo of 5 back in the day. I turned that shit on, was walking. I'm like, this shit trash. Because I was so used to playing like the original RE games. It felt different. Like I ain't like it, but they decent games. They cool.
Okay. And Persona, what you been playing?
I've been playing Darksiders Genesis. Pretty dope game. Digging it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, terrible game, but for some reason I keep playing this dog shit.
I want to get back into. I might have to link up with you.
Oh yeah, and Destiny 2. Got back on to finish up the season 9 stuff before the season ends in March. So that's really all I've been playing this week.
All right.
Okay.
Well, the name like Persona though, I gotta ask, like, what are your thoughts on like 5 and 4? Like, what do you like better?
So 5 actually haven't finished. And 4, 5 I don't know, I got through like 2 or 3 dungeons and then like a bunch of other games kind of just started coming out, so it kind of fell through the cracks. But when Royale comes out, I'll definitely pick that up and put my time into that. So I can't make a decision on which is better between 4 and 5. But that's
so you not retire your name until then, right? Like,
nah, I'm actually my name doesn't come from Persona the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a fallback.
My nickname
sounding a little fraudulent there.
Right?
No. My nickname comes from high school. What they used to call me in high school, Persona.
Okay. I'm a fallback. You got it.
All right. Jack, would you consider today a victory for you?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
You
Do you know what I'm referring to? Do you know what I'm referring to?
I'm assuming you're referring to
playing.
Oh yeah,
what you know?
I'm playing with my nose. Huh? Oh, you got jokes. Dragon Ball Fighters.
That's what he's been playing this week.
Dragon Ball Fighters Season 3 is out. I've been in the lab in that game testing out new teams. I picked up base Goku. I picked up Broly and Goku Black, and I'm liking it so far. So I'm trying to build some synergy with that team. I'm in the lab currently, and that's pretty much all I've been actually playing. I've just been playing fighters, to be honest. And I'm just waiting because the drought is almost over. Next month, we already know a whole bunch of games are dropping. We got Ori, we got Animal Crossing. If you're into that, we got Doom. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing something else that is dropping as well. So, Persona's dropping next month?
Yeah.
God damn, dog.
Is it April or May? Or
It's May.
March?
March.
Oh, March.
March.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. Hyena, you think you got your mic sorted out? Let's see if you guys mic sorted out.
Who called that man Mike a 360 mic? I heard you.
Oh, that was me.
That 360 mic sound is legendary though. Like when you hear that,
came in clutch, came out the box, baby.
Yeah, when you be hearing like classic Call of Duty videos and you know that 360 mic sound, you're like, yo, that shit bring back so many memories.
Yeah, man.
I don't think his mic is working.
Kofi discussed me for playing on the Switch, the easiest competition. Listen. I have 3. I don't know if people realize I have 3 copies of that game. I got it for PS4, I got it for PC, and I got it for Switch. The only reason why you see like me uploading like footage on like the Switch is because I'm at work. I'm literally at work and just sitting there and I'm just practicing. But when
do you play the PS4 version?
When I get home, I play only when someone challenges me. To be honest, I play on PC. I have like over.
I heard that's where the stiffest competition is at. So are you ducking or?
Stop! I have like 300 hours on PC. I'm like I think I'm a level. I played a lot on PlayStation. I think I might be demon or higher on PlayStation or some shit. So I played a lot. It should have. I wish it did have crossplay. I wonder what's the reason.
Fighting games need to be crossplay across the board.
I don't see any reason why not.
Persona, you play fighters?
Yeah, I'm actually really big into fighters. I can't wait for Grand Blue Fantasy versus that come out next Tuesday.
Okay.
So I'm on that.
So why do you think a game like Fighters doesn't have crossplay in it? You think it's an input latency thing? between platforms?
I just think I really just think they just ain't get to it yet, man. I think with crossplay, it's something that really blew up kind of late into the generation. It's not something I feel like developers were really looking to do until the whole Epic, being able to cross save, cross buy, all that crap. So I think that's when it's there. Now, in terms of them implementing it now, I don't think we're ever going to get that with this fighters, but if they do another game, I can definitely see them making that happen.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I feel like, at this point, like, I think it would just benefit most fighting games if they were just all like cross-platform. Like I heard this game is like dead on Xbox. You know what I mean? That's what I heard. This game's like dead on Xbox. So, if it had crossplay, it would definitely help out the community. But Jack, back to what I was asking you. Would you see today as a victory?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Now, like I said, I'm assuming we're referring to the Horizon Zero Dawn. This is the 3rd year anniversary of Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay. And it's been heavily rumored to come to PC. There's even been leaks of Amazon listings for it on PC. This is not a victory at all. Even though they have not yet announced it. Well, first of all, their MLB The Show shit, they announced that at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. I remember I was streaming and that shit came out of nowhere, right?
Not too late.
Yeah, so it ain't too late, first of all. My biggest issue with Sony, man, PlayStation, they just mad quiet, bro. Like, and as far as I'm concerned, as a PlayStation primary gamer, if you announce Horizon Zero Dawn on PC before you say anything else about the PS5 or any games you got coming out, it's disrespectful. Point blank. Period. I invested in your fucking platform, and you go, like I said, they've been going out of their way to promote shit. That's my problem with Xbox. You go out of your way to promotion on other platforms except for your primary platform. That don't even make no fucking sense, man. But like I said, when I complain, people told me, shut up, you're overreacting, you're exaggerating, don't worry about it. So I'm gonna fall back, man, and whatever happened. You know what I mean?
All right, so we might as well jump into that topic as let's let that be the first thing that we discuss. So Persona, how do you feel about PlayStation's silence at this point? Like how you feel about
it? Unacceptable. It's definitely something where and then I'm not even going to just talk about PS5. I'm just going to speak on the rumors with Horizon Zero Dawn going PC and just everything that's just been happening, including PS5. Their silence is at first at the beginning of the year. I'm like, they trying to build hype, they're trying to build suspense. This is pretty cool, whatever. But now we getting into March, and it's like your silence is also it's starting to piss me off because it's like. You need to speak up on a lot of things because there's a lot of misinformation out there. And one thing you guys learn, like I hate misinformation because it breeds a lot of stupidity. So when it comes to a lot of things that's happening, it's a lot of misinformation. You got a lot of people reporting on misinformation, and PlayStation is not making any type of effort to set the record straight. When it comes to the PS5, you need to speak up. Right, because they did give us some information last year in 2019 that was, cool. Everybody was hype, whatever, cool. When you look at now, and we in 2020, we 2 months, 3 months into 2020, you need to kind of give us a little bit more. Now, I'm not saying give us the price. You ain't got to give us the price and all that if you're not ready because you're playing chess, not checkers, whatever. But there's a lot of features that you're hyping up about this console that we still don't know anything about. And we can't even begin to speculate because you're not giving us enough for us to even be like, oh, if they're going to do something like this, then maybe this can happen as well. You need to give us something that we can go on. Because look at Xbox. I'm going to give Xbox a W here because, they're not telling you the price, but they're giving you enough information where it's like, all right, cool. Smart delivery, doing all these different things. PlayStation is talking about 3D audio, start, resume, multi, all this amazing stuff, but you're not giving us anything more. Like we need more. I want more, and your silence is starting to piss me off. So you need to speak up.
Okay, Matt, how you feel about PlayStation silence right now?
I mean, I'm not necessarily a PlayStation guy. I do like PlayStation. It's not my main platform, but I understand where the PlayStation guys are coming from. But the reason why guys are feeling like this is just because Xbox has really been giving out so much info. So the fact that PS5 is kind of just it looks bad in comparison. However, do I think there's a reason to panic? No. I do think that this gaming drought that it's almost over, but we're still in it. I do think that has something to do with the reason why people are just so antsy right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, you know, my pony brethren, chill out. You know, give it a couple weeks. You know, because honestly, right now I don't expect nothing because look at everything. GDC just got canceled. Like I just really don't expect anything coming unless it's a pre-recorded message. And I don't know if PlayStation's got that in the bag right now. They're gonna have to go out there and do that right now. So I just don't expect news imminent. You know, and I understand it's frustrating as a fan, but how long you've been rocking with PlayStation and how long PlayStation been delivering for you? Have some faith.
Yeah, I'm definitely not counting PlayStation out right now. It's because I even do see like the Xbox community kind of hyped over it because they're getting this blowout information where Sony is quiet. I wouldn't really take their silence as like a weakness or anything because you already know PlayStation, they got the mind share right now. You know, Meds, like they got mind share. They're in the best position going into next generation. Yes,
Exactly.
they can fuck up, but the chances of them like screwing up is very low. And
Slim to none.
yeah, and even if they don't have the power narrative, they're definitely gonna have the content. You know, they're gonna have the content narrative where they could just push. Oh, we got the best exclusive, the best looking games, the most talented developers and stuff like that. So people shouldn't really count PlayStation out just yet. How you feel about that?
I
So,
think.
you want to say something?
I mean, it my fault. I'll let y'all go.
No,
you
go ahead.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Kofi, but it's one of those things you have to look at it like this, man. Regardless if you the champ, like so we'll use boxing for instance, and I use this on Bari's podcast. If you're the champ, right? You knocking all these dudes out, you got an undefeated record, whatever. But then you got this, you know, this Joe Schmo fighter that's talking up a storm, like, yo, you ain't that great. You can't beat everybody. You can't beat me. You ain't the greatest. Yeah, your silence is going to be like, you know, he the champ, he ain't got to say nothing. But then after a while, that dude that's speaking and you know, he's throwing a lot of negativity out there. People going to start looking at the champ funny, like, well, you're going, you know, you are the best, right? So
Persona,
you know,
what you're saying is, as the champ, you need to go defend the belt.
yes, you can't. Yo, when it comes to like one thing about competition, especially when it comes to video games and competition, you can't have complacency. Yes, PlayStation is doing very great right now. PlayStation's putting out the best content. PlayStation has definitely got the mind share. They're great, but at the same time, that's this gen. You feel me? We know what to expect from PlayStation 4 for this gen. Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy 7, all these great games. Everyone is excited for that, myself included. But when you look into the future for PlayStation, when you look into what to get excited for after the fact, that's where I feel like the excitement kind of falters because I'm like, okay, I'm excited for these games. I'm excited for what's in store in the future, but I don't know what it is that you have in store because you haven't told me yet. So I need you to tell me something. And it doesn't have to be a spectacular, some grand event. Xbox dropped theirs in a blog post. PlayStation was doing this for like the past 2 or 3 years where they would put things in tweets and stuff like that. And we praise them for not wasting our time. You don't have to show out and you don't have to be extra, but you can give your fans just enough to keep the conversation going so that when folks are in podcasts talking about stuff, oh, yo, Xbox is doing this, but also PlayStation, they put this news out and they're doing this, this, and this. You feel me? Like the conversation they're still in the conversation. Because right now we talking about what's to come for Xbox console, what's coming for PlayStation. No one can answer that because we don't know nothing. We can talk speculation.
Are you afraid that they just don't have anything to say, or
it's
are you antsy because you don't think they have something positive to show, or are you just antsy because they're just not saying anything?
I'm not afraid. One, I'm not afraid of anything. Like it's not even about that. It's just I'm looking at it from a competitive perspective because I'm a very competitive person. When it comes to competition, you want to always be on people's minds.
You want them to trade. You want them to trade blows as Microsoft. Drop some, then PlayStation comes and drops some. I feel like the next time.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Not that, but you don't want the and this is gonna sound messed up, but you don't want the loser to control the narrative. That's the problem here. You don't want third place Microsoft dictating how next gen needs to be how next gen needs to go. Oh, subscription based services. Oh, doing all these different things. If they're controlling the narrative, anything that PlayStation comes through, or when people turn their heads to look at PlayStation, it's like, oh, what you gonna do? How you gonna show that up? And if it's not enough because they weren't first to do it, it's like, hey, that's not enough.
Ooh, I got a couple issues with what you said right there.
So J-Man, get it off.
Not just what you said right there, but just the whole approach to PlayStation's complacency that you say. I just feel like you mentioned it, like Xbox talking about what they got coming up next is kind of making PlayStation look like they're not doing enough. But I feel like Xbox has to come from that perspective because they're coming from the losing side versus PlayStation, who, if I'm not mistaken, PS4 wasn't announced, a week ago from today, 7 years ago? Like it was sometime in February in 2013 when they revealed what PS4 was. We're not that far off from that now. So I feel like even with the articles that they shown us last year, they've actually given us more information than we knew for PS4 for the PS5. So outside of Xbox showing what the box looked like and confirming 12 teraflops, they really ain't done much more than what PlayStation has already shown us for PS5. On top of that, PlayStation still has a great lineup of first-party AAA games coming out this year that they're talking about, they're hyping up and stuff like that. So I'm not understanding where y'all coming from with the concern of PlayStation being complacent. Like,
I mean, I have a rebuttal to that.
Okay, let me just finish.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I said, like I don't understand where you're coming from with the complacency when we have all this information that they've given us and being so like closely removed from what their announcement was in 2013. But go ahead, Mads. What you was gonna say?
I agree with you 1000%. I just don't like the idea of they got some AAA bangers coming. That's why they're not really focusing on next gen because, like you just said, they revealed PS4 in February 2013.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Last of Us dropped that summer, and people don't like to give this game credit, but the PlayStation's best-selling exclusive, like franchise, is Gran Turismo, and that game came out later that summer as well. So they had bangers coming out that summer too, but they didn't hesitate to show you the PlayStation in February.
But that's my thing. Like that goes into my other point with we have information about the PlayStation 5 way more than we had about PS4. And we're only a week, like I said, removed from the reveal date of the PS4 back in 2013. So we're not even like that far removed. Plus, we have more information.
I'm gonna tell you the issue, right?
Well,
I'm gonna lay it down. This is the most recent. This is all the most recent PlayStation news, right? Just hear me out.
Yeah.
Last of Us get a release date. Week later, it's delayed. Minecraft Xbox Live is on PlayStation. MLB The Show going multi-plat. Horizon Zero Dawn rumored to come to PC. PlayStation don't know the price of the PS5. Like, we going to PAX East.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, we going to
GDC. The momentum is just like as we're watching it, just looks kind of shaky.
There is no positive news. It's all negative shit. Or we helping out the competition. Like, bro, where is the good news at, bro?
But in the same breath, Jack, I see a lot of positive news there, though. Even from an industry perspective of MLB The Show going to other platforms. That's a game that is beloved by PlayStation fans, and it's going to other. I don't see no headline saying that's a negative. But let me ask you headline saying Horizon is a negative. So
let me ask you a question though. If you game primarily on PlayStation, what does that do for you?
If I game primarily on PlayStation, I'm looking forward to Last of Us.
Okay, I understand it. But what does them saying this is going somewhere else, this is going somewhere? How does that benefit me?
I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Exactly. I don't care how much you love it.
That's kind of neutral news, though. It's not negative.
That's what I'm saying.
But
you see, Jack is looking for news that kind of caters to what he wants as like.
If you're a PlayStation gamer, you want PlayStation.
But see, that's the thing, though. It's right. It's not even just that. It's the fact that to go back to what Jack was mentioning with just the negative news or even the negative rumors. What the stigma swirling around PlayStation ecosystem right now is the fact that their exclusives can potentially go to PC. And then when you're getting these Amazon, and I'm not trying to get ahead of what we're going to talk about, but Amazon France, they leaked Horizon, Zero Dawn on PC or whatever, and then you got the MLB and all that other stuff. When Sony's quiet on these things,
but they aren't. That's my problem with y'all. They aren't.
Have they confirmed that this is going to PC or not?
Jim Ryan came out and said that PlayStation exclusives that are still events will remain that. He's saying that if things come to PC or other platforms, it's going to be those games that don't sell 10 million or 3 to 4 million in the first 3 days.
You know what the issue with that is? You know what the issue with that is, J-Main? Is I look at it like this. When you give a company, and that's all these companies, man, when you give them an inch, they take a mile. If you're willing to accept that, you're willing to accept any and everything that they shovel at you. And I'm going to use Xbox as an example. At the beginning of the generation for Xbox, they were talking about always online. They were talking about DRM. They were talking about streaming and all these things that people weren't for. What propelled PlayStation 4 ahead so early on is when you saw Shuhei Yoshida and Adam Boyce doing that whole, hey, you want to know how you can share games with your friends? They did the video. They capitalized on the negatives and the frustration of fans that didn't like sudden change so quickly. What happened with Xbox? They struggled out the gate. They made the console cheaper less than a year out. They made a lot of drastic changes trying to bring back their fan base and pull the numbers in. And what happened? As time slowly progressed, streaming became okay. Paying for old games became okay. To the point where now people are looking at Game Pass as the ultimate end all be all, as opposed to paying $60 for games. You feel me? When you give somebody an inch, they'll take a mile. When it comes to the situation with PlayStation, exclusives are what set these consoles apart. PlayStation silence, regardless if it's a beginning of the gen game, if this is the route that you're potentially or eventually going to take, or if this is misinformation, you need to speak up, because you cannot have not just your fans, but potential fans in the future and potential buyers of a next gen console looking at this and say, well, if games are going to PC, why not build a PC? Why not go to PC? How does this keep me on PlayStation? Regardless if you're a PlayStation fan or not, or a potential consumer, how does this keep me on PlayStation?
Because that question is, to me, a simple answer. Like the majority of people don't want to build a PC.
Exactly.
And y'all notice though, like it's been proven that consoles still sell, and with even games going to Xbox, you don't see people making freaking PCs. The majority of people making PCs to play those games. It's not happening.
If I go to the store, and we already had argument about this. If I go to
we did. Yeah, Jack's Discord is messing up, guys.
You lost him.
His Discord is messing up, so
yeah, he'll be back in a second.
He'll be back in a second. Go ahead.
It's all about.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
God damn. No, what I was saying is though, but if I go to a store and the dude be like, instead of buying this box or this box for $500 or $600 a piece, you can get all the games on both of these motherfuckers if you buy this, which is probably gonna be cheaper than buying both of these combined. Like, it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't I do that?
I mean, listen, Jack. But listen, if some guy at Best Buy, wherever the fuck you're shopping at, tells you that Jack Move Johnny, you're gonna tell him to go fuck himself.
Well, I'm gonna know better. I'm gonna know better.
But see, that's the thing that you guys have to understand.
Maybe somebody else would, but not you.
Not me personally, but yeah.
In fact, most
Jack, there's already so much benefits on PC that like, dude should have been make the jump. We don't gotta pay for online. You don't gotta do all of this.
Already,
so like,
why? A lot of casual gamers
that's
don't
the
know
thing,
about
though.
this shit,
You have to ask all of you, like if you're a multi-console owner or whatever.
Okay.
You have to ask yourself, look at your consoles and ask yourself, why do you own, or why you got all these damn boxes sitting on your desk? Why do you own all of these consoles? I got every console that has come out. Literally, why do I own this?
See, why do I own a Switch? 100%. Why do I own a PlayStation at the moment? Is for their first party games.
Exclusives.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now let me ask you a question.
Okay,
Kofi.
with that
would you have ever bought a PlayStation 4 any time in this gen if they're
not.
If they're
on
games,
PC?
100% no. 100% no.
But however, listen.
But listen to this. You know, but okay, no, we're not proving no point. No, you're not proving no point because
play on PC
you're not getting me. Can I say something? Because I prefer PC though. I rather play on my PC over anything. But I'm pretty sure there's people that are not like me that rather play on a PlayStation than build it in a PC. And I feel like there's more people like that. So I don't know why people like use that as a point. Yes, the only reason why I own a PlayStation because I'm forced right now to play those certain games on that platform. If they were on PC, then I would have the choice. I wouldn't play over there. But not you guys make it seem like everybody's like alike. We're not all the same. Jack hates Xbox. He told me multiple occasions he would never buy Xbox. He would rather go and build a PC than game on Xbox. So what is it? You know what I'm saying?
I just don't understand.
What point are y'all trying to make? That's why I don't understand that point either.
PlayStation games are like the biggest games in the world, and once they go multi-plat, like people are gonna stop buying PlayStation.
Yeah, that's what they make it seem like.
There's third-party games that people still buy PlayStations to get. Call of Duty sells amazingly on PlayStation.
Most of all third parties sound amazing.
Most third parties sell best on PlayStation.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, so it's like nothing's gonna change. Like it's gonna be a few people like us, the enthusiasts, the people that are in these hardcore gaming circles that are gonna do that. But it's not. It's so nothing to worry about.
Persona, what's your rebuttal to that?
It's not even just about PC. It's about all of the consoles. Again, why own an Xbox and a PlayStation? You feel me? Xbox has something that it's offering or had something that it offers exclusively. Mm-hmm. So the PlayStation, it's not only about pulling people from PC or it's all of the consumer base. Switch, Xbox, everything. Everybody owns, even people that hate Nintendo in their practices own a Switch because they have games on there that you have to own, that you have to play. The same thing applies on PlayStation. There's a lot of games exclusive to PlayStation that you have to own and have to play, regardless if you're an Xbox guy, Nintendo guy, whatever. It's like, yo, I got to get a PlayStation to play this game because this game is amazing. There's a lot of people that aren't just coming from PC, but coming from all sides, that are, trying to go to PlayStation and, play their games. It's about keeping the consumer within your ecosystem. Within what makes PlayStation great. When you ask somebody what makes PlayStation or any console great, they're going to name the games that can only be found on that console. It's not about the features and this. No, it's always going to come down to any real gamer. It's always going to come down to the games that can only be found on those consoles. Back in the day when I was playing on PS1, one of my most fondest memories is playing Final Fantasy VII. You couldn't get that nowhere else, but where?
That's a fact. Wait, hold on now. That was on PC actually, sir.
Later on.
But no, the same year. But nobody cared about that. Because again, it's not that big a deal. Console guys are gonna play on console.
That's what I'm saying. And Mez, before Xbox were actually doing like this whole play anywhere thing, they were like supporting. They did it before. Like people are forgetting like Combat Evolved was on PC.
Exactly.
Halo 2 was on PC. Gears of War 1 was on PC. Some of their biggest games. It's not like just now. And like, I'm pretty sure if you talk to the average console gamer that played those games, they probably wouldn't even know those games are on PC.
Because that's the thing. What I'm saying. They wouldn't even know. When you associate them with the console, you don't even think about it, all that other shit.
That's what I'm saying. But I know some people they disagree. They feel like it's gonna have like some sort of effect. But back to the topic that we're talking about, about PlayStation's silence. I personally think that we're going to get PlayStation 5 new soon. We already know that there's this whole virus going on. I'm pretty sure all these companies are kind of scrambling at this point for like future events and how they're going to get information out in general. Like at this point, E3 is looking a little shaky to me even. If this shit doesn't get sorted out in the next 3 months, 4 months, E3 is not that far away.
Right.
Like we said earlier on this podcast, GDC has been canceled.
I actually heard it was just postponed.
Okay, so they changed it.
Postponed to the summer.
Okay, so they postponed it. Okay, so I guess they're trying to wait and see if this shit's gonna get figured out. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, all these guys are scrambling at this point. So I wouldn't really count PlayStation out right now. I know people are thirsting and feeding for information, and maybe we'll get some next month. But I'm pretty sure like we're not gonna be waiting too much longer. Like the time frame for PlayStation to show the PlayStation 5 and talk about it, they don't really got much time. Like I seen somebody on Twitter say that he thinks that PlayStation gonna talk about their console after E3. You guys think that's a possibility?
Nah.
If they get delayed under
I
this
mean,
year,
they're not going to E3,
Yeah.
so it's definitely a possibility.
But I don't think that's enough time.
To promote it.
Yeah, to do what you need to do and
Build the
stuff
hype.
like if it's still coming out in November or holiday season and they don't talk about it until E3, like around that time, like at that point, I think like all the shit that's about PS5 will be leaked.
Yeah.
Like because you would have to have that shit ready to get shipped out and stuff like that and get manufactured at that point because you're shipping this shit worldwide. So yeah, unless it's getting delayed, I see it way before E3. I think next month, I think it would be like the point where I would like think it'll be, and if not, then I would start being worried about it even coming out in 2020.
Really? So you guys think there's a
Yeah.
possibility that the console getting delayed?
Bro, they gonna want
I
at
would
least
bet
6
a lot of
months.
money on the opposite of that. No,
They gonna want at least 6 months to promote it, though. Like,
Yep.
bro,
Yeah.
the PlayStation 4 is a promotion for the PS5. What
It
else do
is,
I
but
have
still,
what else do I
man.
have to tell you? I provided you with shit tons of awesome games. What else do I need to prove to you?
no,
Where's the
because
faith at? Where's the faith at? You guys are the best, right?
we got faith, but at the same time, you still gotta show somebody what they getting before they buy it, though, man. Like
They showed
Right.
it for 25 years, bro.
that don't mean
Nah,
you
that-
can't fall
that
off.
don't
Shit,
That don't work.
that don't mean you can't fall off, man.
That's a bad mindset. to have as a
I
business.
hear-
You
I
have
hear
to
you,
sell
but-
your shit every time, even
I
to the
hear-
people
I hear
that
you.
Yeah,
have
that's
been
what.
there.
But see, that's that complacency I'm talking about. You can't have that. That complacency, you can't have that in this industry, man.
You know what? I might be the wrong guy to ask. But
I think in
if I'm
terms
y'all,
if
I have faith, man.
I got faith, but at the same time, I still want to see it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
you
I agree.
gotta show me something.
yeah, you gotta show the people something. Like regardless of how how faithful whatever people are to the brand, you still gotta always build the hype and let people know, because it's not just about, you're not just advertising to the faithful. You're advertising to the
they not
potential.
They're not advertising towards me. They already know I'm gonna go get the motherfucker. They advertising.
It's to the potential, it's
But
to the potential consumer.
I mean, they still got to advertise to you too, Jack. Like,
I mean,
people switch-
of
people
course,
switch
yeah.
ships fast.
I mean, listen, you
They
gotta
do.
We saw it with
constantly,
Xbox, man. They switch fast.
if you know how like a marriage works, you gotta constantly woo your woman, constantly date your woman. That's how
Right.
you maintain a steady and healthy marriage.
All right, Dr. Meds. I see.
listen,
My boy Dr. Love Meds in the building.
I'm feeling like the PlayStation guys are feeling a little bit neglected. And listen,
Xbox got him feeling that way though. Persona, you admitted it. You were the
that's the
first
thing.
guy that
That's the
admitted
thing.
it. That
Admitted
Xbox
what?
got you feeling some type of way about where PlayStation is at right
Nah, it's not
Low
even
key,
Xbox.
low key,
Not at all.
It has to be,
low
bro.
key.
It has-
that is
If
the
Xbox
because
was
if
new,
Xbox had said nothing, you
cool.
wouldn't be upset.
You
Nah,
bad.
no, that's absolutely wrong, because I was feeling this way before Xbox even said anything.
Oh, you got it.
I was definitely feeling
Before
this way.
Game Awards? Before the Game Awards?
No, once the new year started, because 2019, we coming out of there. They said that they got the new console coming out, whatever. I said 2020, this is go time. You feel me? There's silence on, again, not just the PlayStation 5. My frustration is not just surrounded around the PlayStation 5 itself. It's the negative rumors, news, and things like that. The speculations of things going to be, all that stuff. The silence from PlayStation with everything. It's a culmination of everything.
You just want
That's
to
the
say
problem.
something. Pretty much.
Okay,
You feel
so
me?
going
When-
back
when
to,
it-
go ahead, finish up, Persona.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
sorry.
I feel like at this point, when PlayStation does come out and speak, they should just lay it out all on the table. Their plans with the console itself, maybe bringing their games to other devices. I feel like they should let their consumers know. No, if that's the direction that they're going, you feel me? I'm just saying, if that's the direction that they're going, they need to come out and talk about everything, and just make sure that their consumers know what's going on. You know what I mean? How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys think there's a chance that they will speak about like how they're gonna be managing their games and stuff like that one day, like review the console? You don't even think that would be considered like? You know what I mean? You think that would be? You think
They need to.
No.
I think that would be some important information though. If
Like
they plan
for,
on
like the
supporting,
Horizon stuff?
not like if they plan on supporting like the PC platform with their games, or they don't see it as a, how these companies come out and say they don't see it as a competition or a competitor or anything, or they see it as a neutral platform. You think this is something that they have to come out and speak about? That's why I got it.
They should. They should, because we've laughed and we've mocked Xbox for years for being no transparency. They hide shit. And then PlayStation go and do the same shit, man. When was the last time they announced some sales numbers, bro? Where's all this secrecy coming from? Like, I don't like that shit, man. They ain't never been like that.
What? For what?
Huh? We don't know how many days gone. So, like, how many copies days gone sale?
I ain't whack as hell. We don't want to know what that shit. So
I want to know. I'm curious.
We got Alex in the building. Yo, Alex, man, you late, dog? You late, dog?
I'm very late.
You very late. You docked. I'm cutting your check.
Oh, my
cutting
brother.
your check.
Oh.
Yo, Jack, you're getting an extra chunk. You know that.
Oh man, lit.
Yo, Jack, I actually got to say something to you real quick.
What's up?
People always hide the numbers outside of Nintendo, actually, because they even when they're getting their ass,
yeah, they're the most
share the
transparent.
numbers. But Sony, when the Vita was getting its shit pushed in, they stopped announcing Vita sales.
They did.
Yeah.
I remember.
They said the PlayStation Portable family, which included Vita, so they lumped in Vita with PSP to make it look better. So like,
I don't know,
I'm not trying to say that you're, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm just
What
they
I'm trying
just
to say is that
moving.
when you're not like doing the best, you're gonna mask the numbers, bro. It's what everybody does.
They moving wild.
Nobody is immune from it. They all do it.
All right, let's fill Alex into the conversation now. He joined a little
What's
bit late.
going on?
You want to say what's up real quick to the people, Alex?
What's up, everybody? Instead of streaming Doom 2016, I'm here with a bunch of clowns.
Oh man,
I'm hurt.
It's a
man.
damn shame. I want to
Look,
know why
Jimmy
Meds
Durant.
has half of his room blurred out.
That's what I said. He got like a bulk
Because
effect, man.
look
it's a mess.
crazy.
I got company, bro. I can't be having this showing.
It's all your dildos, isn't it?
Oh shit.
The stuff that we used the other day.
So Alex,
That
we're
we
pretty
use
much
on-
we're pretty much talking about PlayStation silence right now. We're just getting everybody's opinions on.
Oh yeah, they're spooked.
Oh, that's how you feel.
Oh,
That's how you feel.
Easy. Yeah, easy.
Why
They're
do you
spooked.
feel like that? Why do you feel like?
I mean,
PlayStation is spooked?
if they really had everything ready, if they had the hardware done, if they had a good console ready to go, they would be announcing it by now. It would have been immediate. It wouldn't even wasted any time.
Damn,
It would
I
have been
didn't-
like, Microsoft, you're trash. You're done. Here's our good shit. You're out of here.
wow, I didn't think your opinion would be that. Actually, I thought you were gonna come with some real PC shit, but you're saying that they spooked. I don't.
What do you
think
mean
so.
PC? Like, because PC is the best box now. You got it.
No, no, politically correct. I meant, but not that kind of PC. But
What do you want me to tell you, bro? Sony should have been out there. The way we should have found out about the PS5 is not through, what's that game? Godfall?
I agree with that. That should not have been the first announced
I
PS5.
definitely agree. I definitely
That
agree.
should
First-
not-
Wait, what?
I agree.
God,
That should
being
not
the
have been
first
how we
announced
found
PS5
out.
game is. I don't like
That
it.
should not have been how we found out
It's
about
not
the
a game
name.
you want to start out with. In my opinion.
Facts.
That's not how we should have found out about the name. That's not how we should have found out about the console. We should have found out about it the second, like literally maybe a week after Microsoft announced the Series X. Like, oh, you got a Series X? Word. Well, we have all these exclusives and this new console and this new information, and this is what we're gonna do. And see y'all at E3. And it would have been like, bop, you're done. And no matter what Microsoft would have said, 12 teraflops, 69 teraflops, it doesn't matter. It would have been like, PS5 coming, baby. It's in the bag. And that's it.
Let's segue since you mentioned teraflops. Microsoft actually
God.
did. No, don't worry, we're not having a teraflop conversation, bro. Microsoft did actually come out and made a blog post. I think Phil Spencer himself wrote this blog post about the Xbox Series X, and he pretty much regurgitated some of the things that we already known about the console, confirmed some other things, the 12 teraflops. So the console is indeed 12 teraflops. So I
Which
thought
means
at
nothing.
first
means nothing.
when I seen this, I thought, thank God, finally people are gonna stop talking about it. Then I was completely wrong. Now people are just still talking about
It gets
teraflops.
worse.
It got worse pretty much. Now 12 teraflops is all I see on like Twitter and stuff. So I'm pretty much gonna just go over some of the key features the console
Wait, hold on.
has
Before you
really
say that,
quick.
speaking of keys, I dropped a key in the chat.
Kofi about to sniff it up.
Dropped a
That's
key in
me.
the
Is
chat.
that for Epic Games? Epic Games code? Cool.
Nah, he meant the key for Kofi.
And if you redeem that key,
How much
let
you
me
wanna
know
bet?
that
How much you wanna bet it's gonna be League of Legends or Dota or some shit like that?
Wow. Why
Nope.
you my man?
Yeah,
Those are free
One and
games.
two.
Come on, man.
It's Diablo 1.
Let me
Diablo
claim that
1,
real- let
bro.
me
Just
claim
can run
that
on the
real quick.
calculator.
hold
Bro,
on.
I'm redeeming this on Steam right now. If it's some bullshit,
I'm gonna drop another key.
Hold up, what you drop? You gonna tell the people what it is, or you just trying to surprise them?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. This is a surprise.
Someone
yo,
redeemed it and
these
tell
people
them
are quick.
they already took it. They already took it.
Yo, they already took it.
You ready? You ready?
Yo, if you
ready?
redeem it, let us know what
That
it
was
is.
Frostpunk.
That was Frostpunk. Who got Frostpunk?
Aight.
If you got Frostpunk, DM me. I'll give you the I'll give you the DLC for it.
No, but keep that key, guys, because I already own it. That's why I didn't let me redeem it.
All right.
Oh, you dropped one in 3. Hold on. Pop. Here's another one.
Oh shit!
There you go. There you
Blessing
go.
the
Redeem
people.
that.
Shout out to
That's a
Alex,
Steam
man.
key.
Hit
Send
that like
Alex
button
in the
while you're
building.
at it. We got 333
sharing his
people
humble
watching the
bundle.
podcast. Really appreciate all y'all tuning in. I know we late. We're kind of it just feels weird doing a podcast on a Friday. We're so used to doing it on a Thursday. So
Yeah, my whole week is
we
stolen.
here
wants
though.
a copy of
But
Dream
we
Daddy?
didn't want to miss a week, so we here. So hit that like button, man. All right, so back to the Xbox Series X. Phil Spencer dropped some details, so I'm just gonna go over a few of them really quick. It's gonna be an AMD, the latest Zen 2 processor or whatever.
Yeah, don't mean nothing.
RDNA 2 architecture. So
Yeah, whatever.
apparently this technology is not out currently on the PC market, so at least that's pretty cool. At least it's gonna be some new shit. It's
Yeah,
gonna
you
have
got it.
12
Yeah, we heard that before.
teraflops. Alex, are you threading right now?
Hey, man.
Alex, are you threading right now?
Am I what?
What's up with all these ad-libs that you doing? Are you threading right now? You sound like a threading
man,
PC
listen,
gamer,
Alex
bro.
sound like a woman right now. Stop
Doc,
it.
listen.
you sound like a whole...
Speak.
Yeah, man.
TT, listen, TT was wearing them yoga pants. He was double cheeked up.
You know what I mean? Like,
Shout out to the homie TT.
Alex looks a little spooky because the Xbox Series X might come out, be stronger than his rig, and he's feeling a little type of way right now.
Don't do that.
Let me tell you. Yo, listen, 2080.
You know it's not true.
He's feeling
2080
that
Ti
type of
performance.
way right now, and the console might be stronger than your
Oh,
PC.
man.
Not
What's
just
up?
me. It's gonna be stronger than your PC.
Okay.
What they say, 2080 Super, right?
2080 Ti in a $500 box.
You remember when 6 teraflops was larger than the 4 or 5 teraflops that the 1070 had? So the Xbox One X was gonna have more, power than the 1070. What happened with that?
That sounds scared, dog. That's crazy to me.
Yo,
Kofi, please
J-Man.
finish announcing these beautiful specs that Phil Spencer properly laid out.
These
for
aren't
us.
even
Please.
specs, bro.
Yeah, I
These
don't,
is what
you see,
the
look,
proper information. Listen, I don't
These
want
aren't even
no more.
specs.
if you want to go for,
specs
yo,
here.
Jack, if you want to go for quality information on how powerful these next generation consoles go, I suggest you go watch D-Batch, Wood, Dealer Gaming.
Who?
Those guys will have you guys covered for this console, and they technical engineers and they know everything. So
Man.
apparently these consoles are gonna rival 2080 Supers, 2080 Ti's, and all that good stuff. The Xbox Series X is gonna be a beast. All right, so the console is also gonna offer variable rate shading. I don't even know what that is.
The
but
fuck
gonna
is
have
that?
it. I don't know. It's gonna have hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing.
Wait, Twayson, let's
Wait,
get it.
DirectX ray tracing? What does that even?
I have no idea. Do not ask me. I don't know shit. It's gonna have a SSD storage. You already know. Apparently, it's gonna have a feature called Quick Resume, where you know how you can
Yes.
suspend games currently on our current gen consoles. With the next generation consoles, with the Xbox Series X, apparently you can do that with multiple games, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's
Not
gonna-
only that, but they said that even on reboot, you'll be able to resume.
Yeah. So if you
current
hard,
state.
so if you
All right, we're on.
So that's actually kind of cool. If you hard reset it,
Yeah.
it will pick up where you left off, and I think that's a pretty cool feature. And
Yeah, very
I'm willing to bet the PlayStation 5 has all of these features as well. I'm pretty sure it will have.
absolutely.
I think
Yeah,
these
it'd be
consoles are gonna
crazy
be.
if it didn't.
I think these consoles are gonna be identical. I've been saying that, and besides this teraflop count, I think the consoles are gonna be pretty much identical. It's gonna have HDMI 2.1. I don't know what that is. The console is gonna support 120 frames per second. 4 generations of gaming, Microsoft claims. So you're gonna be able to play Xbox 360, and Xbox One games on
This
your
is where
Xbox
the
Series
console
X.
separates.
You see, this is where it might be a little bit different. I'm really hoping PlayStation has this feature, but I think it's not going to happen. I know it's going to have backwards compatibility with the PS4, but do you guys think there's a chance that we might get PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PS3 games natively, like with disc support? You know what I mean?
That's
You
what they
guys-
need.
The only one in question is PS3.
Yeah.
You think PS1, PS2 probably very possible for them to do that, but
Absolutely.
PS3 might be extremely hard. Persona, what do you think?
I don't care about playing old games on a
Really?
new console.
Y'all not BG
You know, some other people were saying about
y'all not BG
people don't care about that.
Nah, the only thing
they're
I
all
care about
streaming
is
old games. So what's going on?
Let him finish. What's up?
Okay, go
fault. The only thing I care about in terms of that is just PS4. Anything before PS4, I don't care. I won't be going back.
Did you just start gaming this gen?
Of course not.
Of course.
Why would he care about PS3? We already been there, done that.
So what's funny is people who say that, J-Main, there was a I think there was a person who said stuff like that before, right? But last time I checked, that person was streaming God of War 3.
I can't speak for that man.
Hey,
I mean,
Jack.
I can't speak for nobody else's gaming.
Jack, let's talk about it. What happened? What's wrong with your man's, dog?
Hey man, yeah, moving spooky, dog. You know,
Hey man, I thought we weren't about playing these old games.
Listen, we already know that man spook. I saw that man playing Temtem on a bus, portably. So he got some demons.
He said it wrong. He meant he don't like to play old games that he don't like. Okay, if he liked it,
exactly.
It's acceptable if he liked the game.
We all know that BG is a 90-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body. So
He said a 90-year-old.
Okay, so let me actually take it to the chat real quick and interact with them in a little bit. You guys, how many of y'all care about the PlayStation 5 having like fully like backwards compatibility with all PlayStation? Would you think that's a cool feature? Yes or no? Just yes or no? Just yes or no?
Kofi,
you bought that? Yes or no? I'm just curious.
Before
you don't care, go ahead, J-Man.
Before you take in the chat feedback, they said that all the old games or whatever will benefit from the power of the X Series X, have steadier frame rates, faster loading times, and improved resolution and visual fidelity, all with no developer work required.
Hold on now.
See, a lot of yeses in the chat, so people would like a feature like I would like. I still got PlayStation 2 games lying around.
I do too.
Like
No. Kofi,
I would love that
question.
shit, bro. I would love that.
Kofi,
shit.
now ask this question: how many people in the chat still own these old consoles?
Why would you have to own the old consoles if you're?
Because if you care about old games, you would still have those consoles, right?
Facts. Especially if you got
Why don't you have those
The
consoles?
point is that I would be able to throw away my PS2 and my PS3. So I don't.
Why?
Because my new one does everything.
You bring up
Why would I have 4 boxes taking up space in my house?
Persona. You bring up a good point.
I'm not going down this path.
Persona, you actually.
Wait a second. Wait, no.
Yo, your logic is like so weird.
I understand what he's saying.
Me too.
You don't want boxes taking up your house, taking up space in your house,
Bro, when I moved a few years ago. I threw away all my physical games because they just take up too much space, and it was
that's only you.
What?
That's a you problem.
Nah,
that's definitely not only me because digital games are 50-50 with physical games, so it's definitely not only me.
You said the physical games took up too much space, though, bro.
Cared about
Think about it like this: older consoles have more moving parts than the newer ones, and they break more often. So when you have older consoles breaking, they're even more difficult to then try and replace, or you get gouged by people who do a third party. So if my newer console plays all my old games, I don't have to worry because I can just keep carrying it forward.
Sounds like a nice feature.
No,
sounds like a great feature.
But I'm just saying, like, people don't have like a urge or ever have that feeling like of an old classic that you love. You might even have the disc lying around and just wanted to like play. Cause like I said, from time to time I still pop in my 64. I recently bought Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for the PS2 and stuff like that. Like I'm that kind of gamer that like there's just certain classics that I would love to go back and play. Like the Xbox is gonna be able to play Fusion Frenzy. That's super dope, especially when you get together with like family members that like used to play that shit. I would love for the PlayStation to have a feature like that, to play like certain classics that I love playing growing up and things like that. So I don't know how this could be a negative. If the PlayStation 5 has it, I don't think anyone's saying it's a negative, but some people say they just don't care. But I think this is a very positive thing for Microsoft to toot up, though. I think that's pretty dope, and I'm hoping PlayStation has something like that. But I know they have on PlayStation Now where they're gonna try and promote their older games, but preferably I think we all here would prefer if there was an option to go back and play old games, if we could play them like natively instead of streaming them. I think
PlayStation now don't even got PS1 games yet.
Yeah,
they full of shit.
Facts. Even the store don't even have.
They said they was gonna put all old PlayStation games on PS Now when they announced it in 2012. It's been 8 years. And they still ain't did it. They ain't even made an attempt to do it. That's why.
That's the thing. in terms of like old games or whatever, again, I don't care, but I think if you bought like, remember on PS3 and I think on Vita and stuff like that, you could buy like the PS1 and all those.
Yeah,
classic.
If they allow you to re-download those on a PS5, cool. Like
that's what I'm
So,
talking
so
about.
what if I have the disc?
But what I'm saying is, if doing this compromises the hardware in any way, or you have to make it even more expensive because of this, are you willing to pay the extra money to play old games?
Why would you compromise? How could you compromise
Bro,
hard?
you could emulate.
He's
No, no,
saying
what I'm
if
saying-
it would cost more.
What I'm saying is if it, and I'm only speaking hypothetically. I'm not saying that this is the case, but what I'm asking is, if it would cost more, are you willing to pay the extra money for that?
Yeah.
Low-key, I think I would.
I would.
If
I
they
would.
said,
Really?
I think I would
Yeah.
still. I think I would
It
pay
depends on how
to
much- it depends
play
on
all PlayStation games.
Yeah, it depends on
No.
So,
So,
so-
I-
so-
I-
wait,
so-
wait,
I think
wait,
I
wait,
would.
wait, wait. Hold on.
let me make sure I understand this correctly. You guys, so if the PlayStation comes out and say, "Oh, it's 500, y'all want this?" You might have to pay 600. You gonna pay 6?
Yeah.
Listen,
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No.
How
Because
important
now,
is playing
because
old
that's what
games to
people.
you?
But no, shut up. Because that's what everybody did with the PS3. Because the $599 60 gig bundle was $599. You had to pay $600 for 60 gigs to play all your old games on it. And people fucking bought that console.
Wrong.
Now that console trying to buy it is
Okay,
fucking like what?
see, $100,
$800, $900?
yo,
A lot of
$100
people in this.
Oh,
Yo,
$100
a lot of folks in this.
No, yeah, $100 is like kind of a steep price for
A
a
lot-
thing.
I mean, I'm speaking hypothetically. That's
like that's kind
obviously,
of
like
yeah,
OD,
yeah. But if there's
Well,
like
a lot
gonna
of
be a
people in the
slight
chat
price
capping.
increase for that,
Yeah, you say a lot of people, but I see one. I see one. I have the chat here. It's one.
Alex, you spreading lies and propaganda on the podcast.
Sir. When was the last time the Brooklyn Nets won a game?
Alex, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Yo, I'm about to no, but you spread lies and propaganda because the 20 gigabyte PS3 had backwards compatibility. But anyway,
Full backwards? I thought it was the
Yes.
60 gig.
I think it was the. Was it, I thought it was the
I think it was only the
40
60 gig.
come on.
Go ahead and pull it up.
Either way,
You're
you wanna
talking
make a
to
bet?
me. You're talking to
You
me.
wanna-
You're talking to
wanna
me.
make a bet?
Talking- Yes, I will make a bet. I will make a bet.
Make the
That
bet.
the 20 gig had full backwards compatibility with PS2 and
Yes.
PS1.
Yes.
Make the bet.
I
Make
think
the
it was
bet.
60.
Make the bet. Make the bet.
Do
it. Pussy. Do it.
I don't think you want to do it.
Hey, yo, Alex,
Do it,
before
dude.
you
Make the
lose
bet,
money,
J Main.
PS1
Make the bet, J Main.
available on
Stop,
every-
no, stop
Oh,
thinking.
God,
Stop
don't
thinking.
make
Make the
that
bet.
$100
Make
right
that
now.
bet.
$100.
$100?
Alex, say yes. Y'all some punks, bro. I would have took
Buy
that.
a
talking
game,
about
a
back
game,
from-
a game.
$100
I got the
right
info.
You got the info pulled up? Who?
I'm
Yo,
about to pull it up now. Hold up. I got it.
I think Jamie's actually right on this.
Come on.
make a
Am
bet.
I?
Make the bet. Make the $20 bet, yo.
PS3.
He's looking it up. He don't want to make the bet.
Why y'all looking it up? I bet done. Y'all some
Persona.
soft.
I'm pretty sure.
Make the bet. Nah,
I
Let's
actually
take a look
don't
here.
know the answer to this.
I know the answer to this.
All right, what's the answer then? What's the answer?
I had the 20 gigabyte was
The
back
20
with
gig did
the
have full backwards, yeah.
Exactly. I'm
It was the
I'm
60 and the
PS3.
20.
But the 60
Oh,
had the lack of built-in Wi-Fi on the 20 gig. That's memory card.
Yes.
Alex,
So I always
That's
thought
why
it
he
was
didn't want to make that bet.
Alex would have lost your money.
Alex was thinking about
I waited.
And a 40 gig.
Alex
I waited.
ducked
Well,
down.
anyways, Pablo owes me $100, so just have Pablo. pay.
All the first gen
Okay.
PS3s had it. It was when they came with the second gen stuff. They took it out. But yeah. Oh, nobody cares about that. Oh shit, man.
Yo, I dodged that one.
You dodged a big bullet. I was trying to instigate so hard. I was trying to get someone to comment.
I mean, Kofi almost got you fucked up, dog.
Is Kofi even really my friend?
I don't know.
He was pushing, dog.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't.
man,
Yo,
that's spooky.
To be honest, I didn't even know the answer between, so it could have been any of y'all. I really didn't know.
I
the
didn't
answer.
know either.
I didn't know
That's
the
all.
answer. I just wanted someone
Yeah,
to
I
bet.
called Jack the pony commit. Jack, I didn't
I like the OG
Take it, man.
PS3. I ain't like the OG PS3.
I want to make a quick point because we obviously do not upgrade our hardware to play old games. We don't, obviously. However, like there's definitely several, like be it 1, 2, or it could be 15 old games that you love that you would love for them to carry on with you to your next purchase.
No,
Even if it's just 3, 4, 5 games, you want that.
but yo, Meds, these niggas are full of shit. So there's some people I see they're not buying a PS5 to play old games. But I bet you if the PlayStation 5 didn't support the PS4, a whole bunch of these people in the chat would be pissed as fuck if you couldn't play PS4 games.
It definitely got
See,
to be
Kofi,
PS4.
but that's only
Kofi,
because
that's
Why is
the
that one
exception.
different? No, but what's that? Why is all these
Because it's
speculation?
recent.
Because
Because
the reason
they
why is
started
because it's
gaming
recent?
last gen.
No, but
The
it's
reason
That's
recent.
what
why,
it is.
no, hold on. The reason why for that is
because
because
Xbox is doing it.
Not because when it comes to PS4, it's so close in the gen with PS5. You want to carry that library over. Like in terms of backwards compatibility for that library, yes, because there's been the biggest leaps and bounds in terms of game development. But when you look at PS3, PS2, PS1, I'm not saying that people don't like there's plenty of games on these consoles that sure I would love to play again, but when I'm looking at a future purchase, I'm looking at the games that's coming in the future, like that. Okay, in terms of me, I'm only speaking. So
let's do a little fun exercise. You have a PS1. You're excited about the PS2. You just said that in terms of the graphical fidelity and everything like that, you still want your console, right?
So you cut out at the last.
So you still want your PS1 games to work on your PS2, even though you're getting newer games, right? Because there's a leap in graphical fidelity and type of games.
I still have my PS1 and PS2. So
that's not the question. That's not the question. You'd still want your PS1 games to work on your PS2.
Sure. Yeah.
And then you want, so then you get your PS2, and then the PS3.
But I'm looking at PS2.
Hold on, but I'm not done. Then you get your PS2 games, and the PS3 comes out, and the 20 gigabyte is backwards compatible. So you're getting your new games, and then all your old games from the previous gen still work. You still want that too, right?
When I got my PS3, I played a couple of old games, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." But then
am I going to have to pull a bond? And I'm going to say, "Answer the question, please."
I am answering your question. I'm saying,
it's a simple yes or no question. Yes, you would. No, you would not.
Nah, it's not a simple yes or no because there's
the simple question is yes, I would like my old games on the new console.
Okay. Nice. So what? PS2
so that's PS3? A yes. Sure. That's a yes. That's a yes.
See, that goes back to what I was saying.
Wait, one at a time. One at a time.
Would we not now, even though the PS3's architecture was different, would it not have been really cool to get those PS3 games on your PS4 and have the PS4 games?
Not really, because those games were still coming out and a lot of people were still playing them.
So all of a sudden,
and the popular ones that did come out are on PS4. The popular ones that did come out on PS3 are on PS4.
So Resistance 1, 2, and 3 are on PS4?
It's not about those.
Killzone 1, 2, and 3 are on PS4?
Grand Theft Auto 5 is on PS4.
God of War 1, 2, and
Last of Us remasters on PS4.
But you're advocating
for all these other games on PS4.
So now you want to buy the same game you already bought to buy it again?
Hey, listen, that's what people do. A lot of everyone didn't pay on PS3. No. On PS3, those games came out at the end of the generation.
Yikes, my boy. Yikes.
Didn't apply those games.
But then, okay, so then if we take your logic,
they made it. They remastered those games and put those on the PS4.
So then let's do this. We're not going to make the PS5 backwards compatible with the PS4. We're just going to remaster those games and put them on the PS5. You going to buy them again?
No, because I already have my PS4. I have my consoles to play it. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at PS5 for future games, regardless if the games are if the old games.
But you just told me from the PS1 to PS2 you wanted backwards compatibility, but from PS4 to PS5
it wouldn't matter for any gen for me, really.
Oh, you got it. Hey, no, you know what, man?
Hey, it wouldn't matter for any gen. Hey, listen, I got my PS4. I got all my.
Hey,
it don't matter.
Hope the PS4 don't break.
I got 3, so it don't matter.
Oh, flex on him. Flex on him.
Hey, chain it in a different lane.
If we're trying to compare the amount of consoles we got, I'm gonna have to call my boy Blaze on this. Okay,
Alex,
you want to competition? I'm just letting you know what it is.
Real quick, Alex. Let me take this real quick.
Okay, you got it, man.
I understand like what you're saying, Persona 100%. However, would you rather pay $60 for the same game again? And some games, not all $60, because Last of Us Remastered launched at $50, if I'm not mistaken. However, would you have rather paid $50 for the brand new version, or would you have just rather have your copy be enhanced for the new console?
If the person didn't own the game on the previous gen, why does that matter? There's plenty of people that
has nothing to do with what I want to say. Why are you sidestepping the question? That's not what I asked at all.
Bro, when it comes to the games, if they did that, no, I'm answering your question. You want me to answer your question?
Bro, would you rather pay for the same exact game again, or would you rather it just be upscaled for the next system? Like, it's a simple.
I'd rather them make a sequel. Let's move on.
So there you go.
I'd rather they make a sequel. Let's move on.
New console, new experiences.
All right, yes. Let's finish up. We got sidetracked a little bit. Let's finish up the Series X features. It's gonna have a feature called Smart Delivery, pretty much a rebranded cross buy. So pretty much, if you buy Halo Infinite on the Xbox One, because it is coming to that platform as well, you get the Xbox Series X version automatically. Cyberpunk came. CD Projekt Red came out and said that with Cyberpunk, if you buy the Xbox One copy, because we know that game's coming out before the next gen consoles, you automatically get the Series X version. So you will not have to buy a copy for the Series X for the game to work. Where, like, you know, for example, like GTA on the 360 versus GTA on the PS or the Xbox One and PS4. So you won't have to buy it again. So Microsoft said that all their first party games will utilize this feature, and they left it open for all developers and publishers to release their games like this. Because you already know for the first 2 years of these consoles, there's a lot of cross-generation games. So we're going to see who takes advantage of this. And we already know...
And we're going to see who doesn't.
Yeah, and who doesn't. Because you already know CD Projekt Red is super pro-consumer. They're a pro-consumer company.
Pick me assholes.
You already see what
Sounds
they're
like
doing.
you mad, J-Man.
You already see
CD
what they're doing.
Projekt some pick me assholes, man.
Hey, didn't you tag me and try to win that CD Projekt Red 20?
Oh, listen, we ain't gonna talk about things outside the podcast.
That's me.
All right, let's keep it on.
No, but J-Man did it too.
Oh, you did?
It's some pick me assholes, man. Anything that's going on positive. Pick me. We're doing this. Yeah.
I like how you're criticizing people for doing things good that are good for you.
Pick me assholes, man. I appreciate it, but they just some pick me assholes.
J-Man, when you gonna throw away your PC and get yourself an Xbox Series?
When CD Projekt Red makes a good game, a good game. Yeah.
You got a 2070 Super, right?
No, I have a 20. What the fuck do I have? I don't 2070 something. Shout out to my boy.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Listen, we just got to throw PCs in the trash, man. It's over.
Y'all
Xbox,
PCs are trash, yo. The Series X is better than that shit.
Egg bog is the beg bog, my boy.
All right, so this cross-buy feature. Jack, you've seen a lot of people go crazy about this, but you weren't really too like surprised or impressed too much, right? Because
I've been indulging in cross-buy since 2012. So
talk about it.
I'm used to it, man.
Indeed.
The thing is, this is great what Xbox announced. I'm not taking nothing from that. I just don't like certain reactions from it. And then, you know, a lot of people's like, well, when PlayStation did it, it was on this type of game or this type of game. But much like Microsoft, it's up to the developers. PlayStation can't say, hey, put this. They can do it for their first party, but they can't go to a third party dev. Hey, motherfucker, if you put this on PS3 or Vita, you gotta, you know what I mean? So it was up to the devs the whole time. So I don't see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I say Xbox was smart with it, because they put in the onus on developers. They saying, look, all our first party shit is, you know what I mean? You buy it here, you're going to be able to play it there. Where versus, like you said, Jag versus PlayStation, where even like though they did it with some of the smaller titles, we still had to buy Last of Us again on PS4. Even though it was on PS3 and we bought it there. So it's the same concept. They're just elevating it. And then that's what puts the pressure back on PlayStation. Like, okay.
What if you could have taken that PS3 disc of Last of Us and just put it into your PS4 and that bitch worked?
You know what? Yo, Jack, you know what?
Not only that, but
I'm going to give PlayStation a lot of credit right now. They're usually first with a lot of things. They're like usually very forward thinking. But you know what their problem is, Jack? Is usually the execution. You know what I mean? When they came out with the streaming shit, clearly it wasn't the time, because at one point PS Now was on TVs, DVD players, cell phones. But clearly it was not the right time, and that shit was ass at the time, right? But they definitely did it first. But this is where this is what matters. It's not about doing something first. It's about doing something the best.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know
they be hopping off the porch with a lot of shit.
Yeah, PlayStation is very, very forward thinking. I'll give them credit for that. They're very forward thinking with shit, but sometimes the execution on the first attempt is not very good. With the cross-buy shit, it was there and it worked. But if you actually go look at the list, it's not very long for cross-play. Even with their own first-party games, there's not a lot of support. Even like Sony failed to kind of promote that too much. Like I wouldn't even say a lot. There's a couple of pages if you go to the PSN store of cross-play supported indie games that work across the Vita, the PS3, and the PS4. It just wasn't really supported too much. So hopefully, with the PlayStation 5, they definitely take advantage of this feature.
What if I told you Sony also too?
You cut out.
What'd you say?
We lost you there, Alex.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if I told you Sony also?
You cut out.
At the same exact
Discord.
part of the sentence.
Yeah. Discord is playing with us today, man.
Go ahead,
Okay, so let's try this again one more time. Ready?
Yeah.
please.
What if Sony?
Hey,
Wow.
wait.
No, I was fucking around.
You playing.
What if I tell you they steal a lot of ideas?
Well,
Why you
but that's
making me
okay. No, but wait. That's okay though.
I mean,
I'm tired of people
the
looking.
iToy, the Move controller.
Hold on, I'm gonna defend PlayStation right now, man. No,
triggers.
Alex.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna defend PlayStation right now.
Analog sticks.
Them the heat.
Alex, I'm gonna defend PlayStation right now. All of these companies need to be picking the best things from each other. First of all, if Nintendo did that, you know how far along they would be if they actually copied.
Listen.
Exactly.
If Nintendo
PlayStation
actually,
and Microsoft, if they
Nintendo
copied,
stole,
I want them to copy. Please copy. Please
if only
copy.
Nintendo
The most
would
innovative
steal,
feature this gen was stolen from PlayStation.
The share button. Everyone taking that now.
That's a fact. That's a
yeah,
fact,
and the
for sure.
Xbox Series X has a dedicated share button now.
Of course.
So it's good. Xbox came with the achievements.
I thought they already had that. That's crazy.
No, they didn't.
You
Xbox
can
came.
share, but it's not a dedicated button on the.
You know why? It was on bootleg. You had to do like some combo code on the
some
controller.
weird thing.
You had to press up.
Yeah, infinite ammo.
Yeah, you have to press up,
What I
down,
don't
down,
like,
X,
though-
It's
X.
not that crazy.
You know what I mean?
Xbox button
Then-
is fine, that's it.
Then the shit
Yeah.
pops up. Then you can share it on Twitter. You know what I mean?
That's how you know these guys never play.
No, I do. I'm just obviously joking. But Xbox was so far behind PlayStation when it comes to the share feature because at the very short time that I did have an Xbox, even if you would share on Twitter, right? It would drop a link, bro. It wouldn't post. It wouldn't post the picture of your screenshot, and it was like that for a long time before they sorted that out. They used to just drop a link to take you to some OneDrive bullshit or some next shit. You know what I mean?
For that, though,
So copying is good. Copying, once a
I'm
company
just
copies,
trolling a little bit, though.
when a company copies like another one, I see that as a positive, especially if they're copying the good things from each other. I want these guys to take the best things from each other.
I wish Nintendo would
Competition is a
copy a
form of
lot from
flattery.
Microsoft.
The
with
original
online.
DualShock was a Super NES controller with handles. That's all it was. Like that's all they did to the controller. Like copying is just a fact of the game.
It's good. It's definitely
But you
good.
do.
Yeah,
And
especially
Microsoft would have had a share button if they wouldn't put Connect in there, and they expected you to just be like Xbox share that.
yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, that's what we wanted.
Yeah, because like I said, now we see with the Series X, it got a dedicated share button now.
To sit there and yell at our console.
Yeah.
you know what's
Microsoft
funny
was
is that
stupid at them
Microsoft
times,
was
man.
ahead of the game with Alexa. They basically had the first Alexa and they missed the boat.
Because it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Jack.
What's up?
What the fuck is this tweet, dog?
Yeah,
What
up with the
tweet?
server, bro?
God damn it, trying to watch some BBW porn, but they got 3MG live stream audio and video.
Bro,
What happened?
I'm on Pornhub, right? I go to my favorite section, BBW blowjobs. I gotta check it out. I heard Ricky in the background. I'm like, oh, I'm here to chase money and shit. I'm like, I can't watch this shit, man.
No way. You telling me that somebody was getting a BJ listening to fucking 3MG?
Swear to
Swear.
I know this ain't Ricky, dog. I know this ain't Ricky.
No,
I gotta go get the video,
yo,
dog.
post
That's
that.
some bullshit.
Post that in this chat immediately, bro.
Yo, shut up.
Post that immediately. So you're telling me a man was getting top to listen to 3MG podcasts or some shit?
I'm pretty sure this is Ricky and them, yo. Hold on. Let me just post for y'all.
Let me-
Listen.
let me-
I'm about to play this live on the podcast, dog. Low key.
Yeah, play the audio.
I'm about to play this audio live on the
I'm pretty
podcast.
sure this is
The
Ricky,
link is in
dog.
the chat. The link is in the chat.
I'm pretty sure this is Ricky.
All right,
Sit down.
wait. I'm 100% gonna get demonetized, but I don't give a fuck.
No,
I
you
do it
good,
for the
you
culture.
good,
I'm doing it for the culture. I'm doing it for the culture, dog.
Yo, it's BBW.
Wait, be quiet. Yo, be quiet. What?
All right, how many minutes in do you hear Ricky's voice?
Yo, this man's really getting top Yo, they made it. Yo, Jack, they made it.
I couldn't believe it.
They made it.
Hub. Yo, Ricky's on the hub. Congratulations.
Yo, and there's a
This
video.
shit was crazy.
You hear me like 30 seconds.
Nah, I'm kind of disappointed in us. With all them Pornhub premiums that I've given away to mans.
I ain't never heard press start in the background.
We haven't heard no press start in the background, man. Some of y'all need to get
Never.
busy and do something, dog. All right, y'all need to do something about that. Facts.
Hey, yo, Kofi, I'm gonna do you a solid. In every single Pornhub video I watch, I'm gonna comment. Tune in the Press Start podcast at 8:30 p.m. on YouTube.
Lit.
You already know. I better see that on videos, people.
Bro,
Yo, I'm
my
not gonna
mind is
lie,
fucking blown.
But I tell you
Yo,
what,
that is
that
crazy.
woman doing the topping, she's putting that man's soul in another dimension.
I know that's what made me mad too. The video looked fire. I couldn't even watch it.
This nigga nutted in 3 minutes with the condom on. That's crazy.
I couldn't even watch the video, dog.
Ricky did help.
Yeah, I'm been trying to get sponsored by Pornhub. Pornhub don't see I'm trying to get sponsored by them, dog. Come on,
That's
man.
a fact. So much support you show them. That's crazy.
I know, right? I'm
Who
trying to
said
get
Ricky
sponsored. Pornhub,
helped?
if you
Yeah,
listening,
fucked
yo. Yeah, so with the Series X, just wrap up the conversation about the information that we got. Jack, I'm gonna ask you a simple question, man. You know what I mean? How do you feel about Microsoft's rollout of this console so far? Simple question. Has it been
It's good
good
so far.
or bad?
It's good.
If you're
It's
keeping
good.
it real, it's been a good rollout, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
How about you, Meds?
I think it's fantastic.
Do you think they haven't missed a beat pretty much, right? Besides the
doing-
console name, that was like, okay, what's going on here? I think that's the only time I've seen some confusion, like what's going on with this whole series thing. But would you say that they've been pretty on point so far with rolling out this console?
They're doing a great job.
They're doing a great job. Okay.
You got to give Xbox credit when it's due, man.
Yeah, I agree. Persona, how do you feel?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they've been they definitely been hitting the right points so far in terms of letting their fan base know what's up.
Okay. J-Main, Alex?
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's been good. A lot of the shit we already knew, thanks to Dealer Gaming and Colt Eastwood. But they just confirmed the teraflops and renamed cross buy.
But
So
we got to see some future titles at least too. Let's not forget we got to see Hellblade 2, like it got announced. That rare game that you said you're interested in.
no, not that I'm interested in. I just thought it looked
Everwild?
cool.
It looks nice.
Everwild.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Look, when I see Rare, I can't get hyped. I can't even get hyped for Halo too much.
Not anymore.
I can't get hyped. Microsoft got to show and prove to me at this point, and that's where PlayStation has them beat, yo.
slander.
That's where PlayStation got them beat. They just got the for sure hits that we know that these are going to be great games.
Can we stop trying to use teraflop as a form of performance?
Listen, Alex,
Please.
you don't know tech. Stop talking. You don't know.
That's a
tech.
buzzword, man.
That's what I was told. That's what I was
It's a
told. I don't.
fucking buzzword.
I was told
Yeah.
that I don't know tech, so I should stop talking.
I just don't
Alex-
understand how the word teraflop is still a relevant thing when PlayStation released so many games that look better than Xbox.
Because
games.
teraflop
On
has
lower
nothing
teraflops.
to do with
just don't-
actual
Exactly.
Oh
Jamie,
my god. Okay.
Alex,
do you know how you-
Alex, let it go.
do you know
dog.
how you
Just let it
find-
go.
no,
let it
listen,
go.
no,
These niggas don't
no,
care, bro. Let it go,
no.
man.
Let it
Let it
fly.
go, man.
Let it fly.
No,
Alex, you
no.
remember bits?
Let it go,
No.
man.
No, I'm not gonna let it go. No. Do you guys know how to calculate a teraflop?
No, I don't, and I really don't care, bro.
Wait, I think Microsoft
Okay.
dropped the definition, right?
Okay, no. A teraflop. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay. So there's a formula for teraflops. Okay. So it depends how many sockets the GPU or CPU has, how many cores, how many cycles per second, how many single precision flops per second, and then you multiply those all together. Then you double it, and that's how you get the amount of teraflops. So literally, it means fucking nothing.
Wrong.
I don't even know what you just said.
Wrong.
Nothing, dude.
man,
If
like-
Xbox said 1 teraflop equals a unit of computing speed equal to 1 trillion floating point operations per second, Xbox Series X has 12 of those.
Okay,
the
and then so how do you calculate that in a graphical performance?
Better than
Can we move on, man? Yeah, this shit. Let's move on from this.
I'm trolling, dog. I don't give a fuck about
You know what? Yeah, let's move on.
Because there's no shader cores. You're not telling me CUDA cores. You're not telling me
Alex is mad that the Xbox Series X stronger than his PC. I mean, that's how about it is.
Kofi looks like a toaster and he's threatened.
He's threatening.
The Xbox Series X is better than your PC by these numbers.
I'm good with it, yo. Let's get it. I'm gonna cop one day one, baby.
That means I'm gonna buy one. It's gonna be stronger than my PC for $500. Let's go.
Yo, 2080 Ti performance in a $500 box, my. Whoever thinks that is actually
I ain't mad.
Listen. I'm gonna break it down super simple, especially for the Xbox guys that are super excited about the 12. I say before y'all make y'all crazy bold claims and this is that, at least we should wait to see a game running on the hard. We haven't. Remember this, with all this out, we still haven't seen a single game. Somebody with a controller playing an Xbox Series X and seeing how a game looks. So until then, we just gotta wait. That's just me. I think for y'all, just to be safe and not get trolled later, y'all should just wait to see what happens before y'all start talking y'all shit. Because anyhow,
yo, did we forget?
Wait, let me finish.
You also gotta look at it like this, man.
Go ahead.
It's also about the talent from these developing studios too, man, because you know, you can have a Ferrari you know, but be driving on New York streets if you stop it at every red light.
Hold on now.
You feel me? It's like you ain't really gonna see the full potential. That same thing kind of applies here. Like, we really got to see real world experience from both of these consoles. Really, like that 12 teraflops, you know, that number 12, it looked nice. You know, I think a lot of people are happy that their speculations are true, and that for right now, because PlayStation hasn't said anything, Xbox is on top in terms of power. Yeah. So
I think it will be on top, and I think that's okay. I don't think the PlayStation
doesn't matter.
Look, on paper at least, Microsoft's probably gonna have the higher spec on paper, whether it's just tweaks and I don't know. I don't care, frankly, too. But like you said, in the end of the day, it's kind of tough when you look at the weaker system and they got a game that looks like, you know, The Last of Us. But then again, you look at the more powerful console, it doesn't got anything that looks remotely close to that. So we got to wait and see what's up. Hopefully Microsoft comes with some heat with their new studios that they got. So we got to.
This is just a repeat of the Xbox One X, bro.
That's what I said earlier.
The repeat of that. Y'all got finessed the last time.
Yeah.
Y'all.
No, but it's true this time, Alex. It's true this time.
Y'all falling for the same exact words, the same exact hype, the same exact even B-roll that y'all got fed the last time, and y'all just gobbling it up, just eating it up, making all these videos, talking about Xbox Series X, like, oh, you just feel threatened, like, my boy. Yeah. 6 is greater than 4. Y'all remember that. Just remember 12 is greater than 10. And watch what happens.
Let me make a quick analogy, right? Because I'm a fighting guy. You guys all know me. I'm a boxing MMA guy, right? So there's obviously matchups you see that it's like, yo, this guy on paper, he has better boxing, has better wrestling, has better Brazilian jiu-jitsu, has better everything. And then they step in the cage together and the other guy knocks him the fuck out. Right. Listen, everything, you can compare things on paper, but you need to see them go head to head and see it actually happen in real time and in real life.
Yeah.
That's why we play the games. That's why we fight the fights.
That's a good analogy right there.
We can talk about all this shit on paper. And mind you, I'm buying the Xbox Series X. I'm buying it. So trust me, if this shit crushes my PC, I'll be happy because I'm getting amazing performance for a low price. That's great. But all I'm saying is, let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. That's all.
That's what I'm saying too. Y'all might want to just wait until y'all see some running before making all of these bold claims. And we're gonna leave it at that. And I want to talk about one last thing about next gen before we move on to talk about something else. All right, so a patent did come out about the PlayStation 5 DualShock controller, right? Apparently, it's gonna have like some sensors on the grips that read your heartbeat and stuff like that. Did you guys see this?
What else is it gonna read, Kofi?
It's biofeedback, or whatever. Heart
rate and sweat secretion.
Yeah, your sweat. My sweat. Do you guys think this is actually gonna be a thing? Yes or
It's
no?
gonna read my sweat.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna come to fruition, but
Yeah.
it would be cool though to see it in a couple games that we play, like the horror games, Resident Evil and shit like that, and Souls games. And you're getting close to beating the boss, and your fucking health is low, and your heart is in and shit like that, just to see it, like
see my
how high
problem?
and fast your heart is beating.
Yeah, my sweat.
Now we gotta sit back and just look at things because we've been finessed too many. Okay, Alex, relax, man. we've been finessed a little bit too much, yo. Like every time a new console comes out, right? They always pack it with certain features that just get shunned after a year or two. For example, the impulse triggers on the Xbox One. I think there's an official list for how many games actually support like real impulse trigger, like maybe 100, like 100 and some games. That's it. Out of 6 years of games, right? And
I didn't know that.
the trackpad on the PS4. The first 2 years, we got some pretty cool experiences. We had Infamous Second Son, how I think to absorb like power, you had to like touch both, and they were implementing in their games. But let's keep it real. After some time, it just became a big ass select button just to bring up your map or anything like that. So that's the thing with these features that they pack in these controllers. Like third-party developers really don't be taking advantage of it. Usually you just see it in like first-party games from time to time that they take advantage of it. So I can imagine if the PlayStation DualShock 5 had this feature, like maybe for the first year, 2 max, it'll get support, and third parties will just drop it and ignore it, and maybe PlayStation themselves will support it with their first party exclusives. So that's the thing about that. So if it's gonna drive up, what I'm trying to get at is like, do you guys want these kind of features in the controller and it might make the controller cost more, maybe the price of a Nintendo Switch controller, for it not to get much support? Like, how do you guys feel about it?
Nope.
Yeah, I would say no. I would
rather not have it,
if it's
right?
gonna drive up cost. No, I'm good.
No
But
gimmicks, man. No gimmicks.
Yeah.
No
I feel like
gimmicks,
though
right?
this
No gimmicks.
This feature would be like on like a system wide level though, where it could do something like that versus it having to be implemented by the devs. So it could just like track your stuff on a controller. Like no matter what game you're playing, is gonna do it.
I see what you're saying.
It doesn't
Like,
have to be
there's like a
implemented by
stat,
the devs.
like maybe there's an app on the PlayStation 5 where it's like it shows your stats if you're. But do you guys really care about some shit like that? Seeing your heart rate playing a game?
Nah.
If
Like,
it makes the controller cost $30 more, then
Hell
fuck
no.
that.
My watch could do stuff like that, so I'm good on like my controller.
Okay,
Like if I really need it, I can just wear my watch.
A lot of companies like patent things, but they never see the light of day. So this could just really mean nothing. So
What did the light bar ever do for you, Kofi?
I don't even know, bro.
Drain the battery.
Well, if you have the VR headset, it's very very.
I like the light bar.
Bro, that shit would reflect off my TV.
Yeah, it do.
Oh yeah, that was annoying.
You
I
could
put
dim
black
it.
tape over it, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, you're
It
right.
was annoying, and you couldn't
What?
turn it off.
It is kind of. I guess it's kind of cool, and
You
it's
can dim
gimmicky.
the light though.
When you're
If
in,
you can-
in danger
yeah, you-
in the game, when you're in danger of a game, usually it's green, right, for
It's a
good
cool
health, and it gets
feature,
red.
but it
and
shouldn't be
shit.
forced upon you.
That was the dumbest feature though, Kofi. Like if your health is low in the game,
Well,
the
you're not
light
looking.
bar-
You're not there.
Yo, what the
I'm looking at the screen.
Oh,
I know my
shit,
health
I'm
is
about to die. Like what the fuck?
Yes, it's
like,
a
that was
gimmick.
dumb as hell.
It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick.
The thing is, it would have been okay if you were able to turn it off, but you weren't.
You could dim it. Yeah, you could just.
You could dim it though.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
dim
you could dim
but
it, but I want it off.
It was still kind of bright, bro.
Yeah, I wonder if the
I had to
DualShock 5 is
mod
gonna
my
have that.
controller to
Man.
turn it off because
It's funny 'cause-
one of the pins in the little ribbon wire
To
If
turn
you
it off?
scratch yeah. If you scratch one of the gold pins, you can turn off the. You can turn. off
Oh
the
wow.
They can turn it off because on PC, if you use DS4 Windows, you can turn
Yeah,
it completely off.
change
Yep, you just turn it all the way off.
So on PS4, for them not to have that feature, it's dumb. Like,
Yeah,
And then
unfortunately.
just having it drain your battery consistently is really
Apparently,
That's the problem. The PS4
apparently
batteries suck.
apparently the trackpad is what's draining the battery.
Yeah, the
That's what I
touchpad.
heard.
Really?
That's
so the
what I heard.
trackpad shouldn't be there either.
yeah.
I heard that's
Because they say like it's something like an active button, so it's constantly searching for
It's
feedback.
always on.
So it's always so it's always on.
Yeah.
Smart.
Get
Have
rid
you-
of the gimmicks, man. Give me a 20, 40 hour battery life, man.
Yeah. Have y'all seen the footage of Resident Evil 3?
That's why this
Looks
controller
good.
right here, Meds. This one. This shit lasts for like 80 hours, bro.
Oh yeah, that the Nintendo.
This fucking thing
yeah.
lasts forever.
It does last long. It does last long.
Like I'm like impressed.
But Resident Evil 3, man, what do you guys think of the footage? I might have to take back what I said about Resident Evil 3. You see, for some reason, I was like, look, I never said it was gonna be bad or anything like that, but I felt that like it might not hit the same as RE2. But how this is looking,
it's looking like RE2.
It is looking fire, bro. After seeing that gameplay
It does look cool.
of it, you know, because I was a little spooked out. I'm hearing like not the same people who made it.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Who's working on it? It's not the same dev, so I was a little spooked out. And
They use same assets though. Same assets.
Yeah. But after looking at the gameplay, I'm completely sold. This game is about to be a true banger. I cannot wait for Resident Evil 3.
That boy Nemesis
And
though.
Nemesis
Have y'all played the original?
Nemesis is
course,
looking
of
like
course.
a
I've never
fucking
played the original.
Who hasn't played the original?
crazy.
It's actually my least favorite though. To be honest.
J-Man, you have not played the original?
No,
I never finished.
I saw it through though.
I never finished the original.
Excuse
either.
me? You never played the original,
I never
J-Man?
finished.
I got to the clock tower
No.
fight.
I never finished it either.
You have to understand, I'm one of 7 children, the youngest. So when it came to playing games, I was limited. I watched my brother play it though, all the way through, and I'm ready.
I never personally finished it. No, I never.
You ain't ready for that for the helicopter.
Please, listen.
my
Mr.
cousin.
X was nothing. Like I'm ready for to
Absolutely.
hop over shit and fucking appear in front of me. I can't wait to juke this motherfucker. Like this. Yeah,
You
listen.
think you're gonna juke Nemesis? You think
Am
so?
I? Listen.
Yo, that dodge button, I'm gonna be timing that perfectly, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna have to crank that motherfucker.
I'm gonna time that perfectly. You know, like I've been playing all
We're
that
gonna see.
Sekiro. I've been playing Sekiro like crazy and shit. Come on, man, I'm gonna time that perfectly, bro.
I didn't like RE0, but I liked RE3.
So
No
what-
plays zero.
So what do you guys think? Would you guys like a remake of like Code Veronica or something like that?
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say.
No.
Fuck Zero.
Code Veronica.
Code Veronica. Let's go,
I got stuck.
I still have that. I still have my Dreamcast copy of Code Veronica, yo.
bro.
I still have
Code
that.
Veronica on Dreamcast.
That game was
incredible.
back when I was a kid. I was young, yo, bro. That game used to scare the shit out of me, bro.
Never played that game, but I watched my best friend's
Yo,
cousin
bro.
play through the whole game. at the crib.
That game was scary at them times, yo. I need to actually go back and watch some gameplay, see how scary it is. That
Code
shit was
Veronica,
scary.
when I was playing it for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, word, they're brother and sister." Oh, wait, no, it's even worse than that. Fucking, oh boy. And then like getting into like some of that weird Matrix shit where she like did the kung fu kick and stuff like that, and just watching Wesker fight, I thought was really cool. But I don't know, man. I would like Code Veronica first.
Yo, it's April, right?
Yeah.
April 3rd.
Yo, aren't you all just glad that like starting whether I guess well, I know Jack might not be interested in some of these games that are coming out, but like it seems like from March going, like that's when the heat. March, April, and May.
Yeah.
We got Last of
Oh wait,
Us.
did I?
What's it? Oh, but last or something.
Last
March
of Us.
got. Oh, you
That's
was
all
gonna
we
say, what's
need,
it, man?
Jack. That's all we need,
That
Jack.
is all I need. I just had to.
September.
Well, let's say hopefully Last of Us is in May.
Wait, last of us, what, that 20-hour game while I'm gonna be spending hundreds of hours on Bleeding Edge? Like,
All right, all right.
That does come out next month.
Hey, go the fucking dickhead for that shit he said back then, man. God damn.
Yo, I'm gonna need to. J-Man,
September, baby.
we playing Bleeding Edge together, all right?
oh, that's the only way I play it.
September.
I'll
That's
buy
the
you
month.
tickets to a Nets game. We'll go together.
Actually, in March, I'm going to a Nets game too.
Oh, well,
There you go.
You should have told me, big dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
pull it
J-Man,
out.
remember, I'm coming to New York.
Yeah, come to the city, dog. I'm pulling up,
Hey,
and we're
somebody
gonna all
told
get
me they was
together.
in Kofi to the hood, yo.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll show you guys the hood.
I'm gonna go check meds. I'm gonna go check J-Main. I'm gonna see
Yeah, we-
what's
we-
up. I'm gonna see.
Chop?
Maybe we just do a chop. Yeah, maybe we should just do like a big dinner, bro, and get BG, get everybody.
We
I'm
should
gonna hit
do
up
a
Ricky.
big ass dinner.
We
and
should just
even
do a
fucking
big yeah.
podcast
We
from
should
that
do a
bitch.
big. We should do a big dinner, bro. Like I'm coming to New York this year. Yo. I'm making a thing.
I got you guys.
If you're gonna go to the city, you gotta go to.
I'll show you guys a good time.
I'm
Levain
gonna try
Bakery.
and coordinate with everybody, and we'll just have like a fucking big dinner, you know. Just
We'll get Jay Bari too and Persona.
Oh yeah, Barry up there.
I know Persona, New York guy.
Oh
I
yeah,
can tell.
Persona live in New
I
York
can
too.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Kofi, if you go to
I
the
can tell by the
city,
way he talks. I can tell.
if you go to the city, you gotta go to this bakery. It's called Levain.
Ooh, what you know about that?
I don't know nothing about this.
Excuse me? Shit, motherfucker. I got
Used to be
family.
this
in the
bakery
city.
on the Lower East Side that I used to love. I
It
used to
is
live
one
across
of
the
it
street from
is
it, though.
it is literally the best
Closed.
bakery of all time. It has the best cookie.
Oh,
around.
yo, King. On my mama, I'll bring my whole 64 if these niggas want the smoke. If J-Man's talking spicy, I'll bring my whole
Listen, Kofi.
I'm not.
What do you want? You want No Mercy? What do you want?
You can bring that.
You want Pokemon Stadium? What do you want?
I beat your ass Pokemon Stadium, dog.
That Pokemon Stadium, that's a different breed.
You want to face me, Star Fox? What do you want? I'll smoke y'all on all of this.
You got GoldenEye, bro? Bring that shit, dog.
I actually don't got GoldenEye. I got Perfect Dark, though. I got Perfect Dark.
Find that, dog.
Bro,
we can play that.
Revenge. If y'all want to get your cheeks pushing, like y'all don't believe me, I'll fuck niggas up in revenge, bro. And I'll record it, bro. No one play with me. I'm gonna bring my 64.
I got a big ass house. You could come through. You could stay here. Free of charge. And
dog, we might have to link up and do something. Maybe do a recording.
No, if you coming for real though, we linking up.
For real. Yeah. Without a question.
Absolutely.
Not even a question.
Yeah, we linking up for sure. If I'm coming, I'm there, yo. No excuses. I'm there. But back to the shits.
Actually, before we go back, I gotta go. I gotta head out.
All right, J-Main, man.
Yeah. Apologies, I had to dip out early.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up shortly too. There's not much topics to discuss anyway, so we're gonna be wrapping up just now.
All right,
do your outro real quick.
Yeah, appreciate everybody for coming through Persona. We lost a guest because of his mic situation, but
man. Next time,
Hyena. Shout out to him. Meds, thank you for pulling up too. Appreciate y'all conversation. Make sure y'all like the stream, share it out. Definitely. And check out these guys on their platforms too. So
definitely.
I'm gonna get out of here, and y'all have a good night. All right, great weekend.
All right, God bless.
Later, bro.
All right,
peace.
Take it easy, J-Man. All right, so the boxes might be a little fucked up, but I think everybody with a camera is in kind of okay place. So we're just gonna leave it like this. Resident Evil 3 looks great. Anything else worth mentioning? PlatinumGames, Jack. It's looking good for me, man.
It's really not.
It's looking good for me. Why is it not looking good for me?
It is looking good.
It's looking good for me. Pretty much.
Keep on watch.
They came out and they're gonna be self-publishing their first new game. It's inspired by Ultraman, the big ass Power Ranger looking dude.
On what console?
What do you mean? I don't think they announced it. Did they? Or did they?
No, I'm saying Ultraman. What console is that from?
What do you mean? I'm lost. I'm missing the joke.
Ultraman. What console did that come out on?
It's from a show.
Sega Genesis, man. God.
I don't remember. I didn't play that. I was playing fucking Mortal Kombat 2 and Michael Jackson Moonwalker on Sega Genesis.
My bad.
That's what I was playing on Sega Genesis. Like Sonic. I don't know about that. Yeah. So, Jack, I'm gonna need you to PayPal me my $20.
This is why it's looking bad for you. This is why it's looking bad for you.
All right. Why?
Now, the bet was that Bayonetta 3 was going to be the last game before they got acquired or went belly up pretty much.
Yep.
They've announced another new IP. Mm-hmm. And they've announced, I think they've announced 2 new IPs last week, and they still have not shown. They have not shown Bayonetta in over 2 years, my God. Bayonetta 3 is in development hell, if you want the truth about the situation.
Ooh, you got the inside scoop? Okay.
Some more news about PlatinumGames. Apparently, according to Stealth, who's an insider on Twitter, he said that the Wonderful 101 remaster was always going to come out, and I don't know why they did the Kickstarter. It was always going to come out on all these systems. You know why? He said they just made the Kickstarter for the fuck of it, is what I'm hearing. So he's a Platinum fan, so he ain't going to lie about this.
Honestly, it is looking spooky because apparently there's demos of this shit out on like PAX already and shit like that. Like, this shit was already done and it was already coming out. So did people really just give them like money just for the hell of it? Like
damn, hey, shout out to PlatinumGames. The finesse is real. As a fellow finesse myself, I love
Platinum literally tried to do a Kickstarter for a game that was coming out on the Switch, the PC, and the PS4. And made $1 million fucking dollars.
Yeah, Jack, how about
for
nothing?
Like 1.7, I think they made
for nothing. The game was already made to be coming out.
Yo, Jack, how about this is
a bunch of simps.
This Kickstarter keeps them up pretty much. Yeah, how bad would you be though? That's
definitely gonna help them. Oh, and they opened a new studio. I don't know if you know that. They opened a new studio.
Yeah, so. They are. Oh, damn! So that's what they doing with people's funds?
Hey, there you go, man. Y'all funded a new studio. Congratulations. So.
God damn, man.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy. But I'm pretty sure PlayStation Man also contributed to that Yeah,
Of course.
I
of course.
bet you, because I know a
They
few
did,
of them
they
probably
did.
wanted to get a copy of Wonderful 101 on there.
This shit crazy.
This shit.
And then I was reading the comments. A lot of people are saying they think Bayonetta 3 is gonna go multi-plat. I don't know.
I think so, and I think Bayonetta 2 is going to be on PC as well.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, bro.
I can see that. I can see that happening.
I'm 100% okay. I would love Bayonetta 2 to come to PC. I think you can already play it via CMU. Actually, you can actually already play it. But
Yuzu.
No, I actually think CMU has it. I don't know if Yuzu has it. I know CMU has it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So
yeah, CMU will do
but
it,
for official release, I'll pay for it. If it's a good port, I'll pay for it. And
Dark side feel.
And looking at the topics provided, I think that's pretty much it. I think we can wrap up the podcast here, actually. I think we got one donation of the night. Shout out to you. We appreciate it. This one's from, where is it? It's from Spec. He says, Spider-Man alone probably sold 1 million PS4s. I think this went during our conversation about, PlayStation and stuff like that. So
it better. They put the fucking Spider-Man logo on.
We appreciate your support. And we're going to wrap up the podcast. Shout out to all of our patrons. We really appreciate it. We did an off the record last week. Make sure you guys go check it out. It was a really good episode. We appreciate all y'all support over there. So we're going to go ahead and do the outros. We're going to start off with our guests first. I'm going to start off with Meds.
Well, obviously, it's fantastic being here with you, gentlemen. Definitely catch me on the greatest podcast on YouTube, no disrespect. The Ultra Preset Podcast every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Catch me and my boy Merc and Frog and Jez. And, we just shoot the shit and keep it real. We keep it real. Definitely tune into that. And obviously show Kofi some support because he's the man. Watch him lose to One Night over and over again on Twitch. And catch me on Twitch.
I'm retired, bro. Come on, man.
Listen, man. First of all, that's a lie, sir.
I'm retired. I don't stream no more. Continue though. Sorry.
But actually, apparently Mixer's going belly up. Okay, and
hate to see it.
And nobody informed.
Oh, we didn't talk about that.
We didn't talk about that. Well,
all right, go ahead.
To recap it real quick. Apparently, and I saw the video. They leaked a video of the new Mixer boss talking to the employees. And let me tell you something. If that was my boss, would have slapped the shit out that chick.
Hey, you got to link me there, yo.
I'll show it to you after the pod, bro. Listen, if this was your boss, you would have slapped this chick, bro. You would have slapped this chick. But anyway, looks like I'm gonna have to ditch Mixer, not because I want to, but I kind of have to. So catch me on Twitch. I don't know what my Twitch is as of now, but I'll let you guys know in the future. Actually, Meds on Twitter. Follow me on there so you can follow all my moves. And yeah, thanks, Kofi. I'll see you guys pretty soon.
You see this picture, Jack?
What picture? What we looking at?
That's a great pick. Jack.
This is you when they go out of business. That's you.
Jack look handsome in that picture.
I'm just keeping the same energy, dog. Shout out to Paris, dog.
Yeah, well, Meds, I try to warn you. You see how I didn't hop on the Mixer wave? And I told you. You see, I was very forward thinking. Give me my props. I said, this shit, mans are jumping on the bandwagon because Ninja went there. This shit gonna die. And look at it. Here we are today. Now you gonna jump back.
It's just post-mortem managed, though.
Kofi?
I was right.
You got it.
I was right. Thank you.
You got it.
Jumping. I knew Mixer wasn't going to be it. That's why I stayed on YouTube.
Yeah, I knew
By the
Mixer
way,
wasn't gonna be
Mixer
it.
still has the best video quality. They still have the best video.
Oh, that's facts. They
It's
video
just
quality is
unfortunate
fucking
that
elite, yo.
nobody supports the platform because the video quality is awesome. But
See,
it is
that's
what it is.
that's
It is
what's.
what it is.
I know we're doing outros, but that's what's hard about being trying to penetrate a market, bro. When there's these juggernauts in there, it's gonna be hard for someone to take down YouTube. It's gonna be hard for someone to take down Twitch. It's gonna be hard for someone to penetrate Steam. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really hard. It's damn near
I mean, all they had to
impossible.
do is take that money instead of giving it to Ninja and Shroud,
Invest
put
in
it
the platform.
back into the platform.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They fucked up.
I'm just saying.
They fucked up.
I'm just saying.
So yeah, it's looking a little spooky for Mixer. And it is what it is. But yeah, let's continue. Persona, thanks for coming on the podcast, man. First time appearing. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you guys for having me. Kofi, Alex, Jack, and J-Man. Definitely appreciate you guys for having me on. And shout out to the other guests, Meds. And shout out to everybody in chat.
Shout out to
Definitely
everybody.
appreciate you guys coming through as well. And for me, you can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks, and my YouTube is Gaming with Persona. And big shout out to Jay Barry as well. Make sure you guys check him out to Speak from the Heart, whatever he does it on his channel. That's my boy. And that's it, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for having me. Y'all have a good night, good weekend.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, man. And our panel, Jack.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Shout out to the guest. Check out Press Start Podcast on Patreon if you feel so inclined to do that. Check me out on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and the dying Mixer, Jack Move Johnny. And we out.
All right. Let's I believe
Alex ain't gonna get no outro though.
No. I was gonna get to him. Alex, do your outro while I set this up.
No,
I was gonna get to him.
no, fuck you.
No.
Fucking double cheeked up. Look, I didn't play Doom to be here, okay?
God bless.
All right. So check me out on Twitter and on YouTube. It's Alex. Doom 2016 streams. Getting ready for Doom Eternal. We're going to be playing on launch day. And check me out there. More videos and content as well. Subscribe. Also, go raid Erica's stream right now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do it. So I just dropped the link. Y'all right? PSP sends love, man. PSP and hearts, yo. PSP sends love. All right? Love. You know, no disrespectful shit. It said PSP sends love. So let's raid Erica's stream. Go show her some support. You know what I mean? She's always going to be PSP family to me. You already know what it is. Shout out to Erica and what she's doing over there. So make sure you guys go support her Backlog podcast and whatever endeavor she's doing on her channel or Twitch, Mixer, all of that. So go raid her stream right now. I'm watching. PSP sends love. PSP sends love. Right there, man. That's what we doing. Everyone raid there. I want that shit to jump to 100 at least. For me. Y'all didn't hit the like button that at least for me, dog. Do that for me, dog. PSP sends love, bro. You know what I mean? All right, we out of here, man. Hope everybody has a great night. Take it easy.